Hello, everybody. All right, hello, everybody. Welcome. Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Welcome
everybody.
back to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Hey everyone.
Welcome back to Five Nights in Selvin. All right, let me get my activity ready. I remembered to be in browser Discord. So
Yo,
whenever
he's
it's time to
browsing?
share the screen,
That's crazy.
I'm browsing,
Right.
dude. I'm a brown noser.
Browser, ain't that the guy who fights Mario?
Yeah, he's like raw
Oh dang,
browser.
dude, this guy's right, dude. That is who beat the Mario allegations.
I know that because of my new Nintendo Alarmo
No,
system.
stop. No, stop. Stop. Don't even joke. Don't even joke about that.
All right. For the sake of speed, I am going to be the one who recaps today. And besides, last session was very small, very tiny. And I feel like it's better if I just kind of speed us through that. When we last left off, we properly met good old Midori and brought her back to your room. Then you had a very intense moral debate about whether or not it's okay to kill slavers if you were not directly involved, which then led into an intense discussion of realism versus idealism. Guys, this is session 3. Why are we going this hard already? And it became
The grind
this
never
really
stops.
long. Yeah. It became this really long, complex, epic debate where no one was really right, like more than anyone else. So that was very, very interesting. The next day, you formed up groups. Oh wait, I totally forgot. Murray totally screwed himself by saying the worst possible thing in front of Midori. So yeah, that's fun. That happened in episode 3, guys. Go back and rewatch that video if you haven't to understand the context for this one.
VOD
And then
3
you
more
all
like,
went
I
out.
don't know how the episodes are gonna look.
That is actually very true.
Don't forget to like and
Never mind,
subscribe.
ignore that.
Yeah.
Maybe it was episode 15 because these are pretty long.
This could be episode 20.
This could
This
be.
could be
I almost
episode
avoided
20
a tragedy. I'm glad I looked at the
Question-
recording and made sure it was recording.
All right.
Question of the day: what's your favorite number?
Mine
7.
is 5.
I like 6
Or
and
13.
7. 6 and 7
I
are
like
my...
8.
Way to go, guys. Great numbers. Of all the numbers, those are some pretty good ones. After that, you all gathered up together and started investigating. I said that wrong on purpose. Sorry, that's an inside joke. You fans that definitely exist, please.
Hi.
And everyone kind of went around looking for some information. Some of us went looking for info on Catelyn Yalia of the Yalia Trade Company, and some of us went looking for information on Benjamin Ridge of the Ridge Trade Company. Along the way, Mogarn tried to kind of sneak in and try and find out anything. Sadly, the dice gods were mean to him, so he got nothing. Murray went
Story
and
of my
talked to
life.
Rory. How are you? Never mind. Murray went around and talked. He heard from Rory that Catelyn is very thorough with her treatment of her trade and product that goes out. She apparently oversees every shipment and is personally always stepping on the ships and making sure that everything is A-okay with the company. At the same time, he also learned that she is a well-paying business owner and is actually pretty kind to her workers for the most part, in the sense of she pays them well. While that was going on, Engine tried to Batman someone and like pulled them aside and was like, "Hey, let me threaten this person into giving me information." Sadly, the dice gods were also mean to him.
Story
and
of my life.
just could not Where do you all keep coming from? As he keeps doing this, sadly he makes a commotion and they get brought out into more open area, and a bunch of other people start witnessing the fight, and it becomes really bad and stuff just goes terribly, and then they're like, please get out of town or we have to arrest you. We don't know if this is racist or not yet because we don't know what Engine's skin color is. All right, so we'll find out if the police are corrupt or not next time. Today. Maybe.
Just know that
We'll
it's
see.
probably racist.
It's probably racist. I gotta be honest. It was probably targeted.
It was
I gotta
probably
be
targeted.
honest.
Yeah.
It was probably targeted. Thanks, King Mythos. With
You
that,
did not just do me like that. You did not just
I
do
did
me
not.
like
I
that.
did not. I did not. I did not. I am being the random citizen who probably assumes the worst of the
The most
king,
ironic
of
thing
the-
is, when did Mythos deal with it in the first campaign?
I know. It's hilarious. And with that, we are good to go. I think we will pick, considering we left off with the other group, we still need to pick back up with our other goody friends. Yeah, there it is. There's that good old music. Audience, you might be hearing the same thing we're hearing. We might not be. We don't know yet.
It's up to editor Nathan.
Second question of the day, what's your favorite song?
Yeah, what's your favorite song?
Sorry to put such a hard question on you on only session.
That
4.
isn't by ABBA. That's cheating.
And it's also not Dr. Piccolo's theme.
And it's not 30 on 30. Actually, that is my favorite song. I'm not a big fan of the government.
30 on 30.
Anyone who gets that, you're a goat. That's the secret code to our Patreon that doesn't exist yet. 30 on 30.
It's gonna be like Cloverfield.
Alright.
We don't even say the title of the movie. We just give some numbers, and you have to put that into a like put in the numbers.com, and it takes you to our secret website.
Yep. All right. With that, we are gonna pick up with Ilaria and Amon because they did not get to get their little moment last time. Ilaria, you are currently heading towards the Ridge Trade Company, right? That's where you want to go. That's what we established.
Yeah.
All right. Amon is currently standing next to you. What is your immediate action? What are you trying to do specifically?
So, I know it was said the idea of investigating good old Benjamin. However, a part of me thinks that talking to him directly is not really the smartest decision. Because why would he give away much info?
Mm-hmm. Unless you can insight the
Yeah.
mess out of him.
Unless you can insight, yeah.
Or unless I talk to him and then I talk to someone else.
Mm-hmm.
You do
But
know
I get
that
what you
Midori
mean.
is
I get what
currently
you mean.
doing her own investigations. So, if
You know
doing
what?
The same kind of deal.
You know what? I am gonna talk to Benjamin.
Oh.
All right. I have to remember what he sounds like. Oh. When you don't play a character for so long, and then you have to be them again. It's like, what voice?
What voice did I use? How did I
Vaguely
get there?
Bostonian, but kind of Scottish. As you head into the trade company, you are once again greeted by lines and lines and lines. If you want to kind of schedule a meeting, you might have to wait in these lines. However, there might be a way to get through that if you just kind of point out who you are. Whoa!
Maybe we don't have time for this.
Yeah, I don't really want to wait in these lines. I mean, we already did that, right? We don't have to do that again. That's not how it works, right?
No, we're not doing that again.
Well, how do you want to approach this?
Well,
It's occurred to me.
sometimes you just need to push through. Something I plan to do right now. Is there like an area that's like not technically in line but could get me to the same area?
I mean, yeah, there's like a gap, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, there's like a gap, with there's multiple lines, and there's like space in between those lines. You can't technically go to the front and just kind of push the person in front of line out of the way, if you really wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah. All right,
as you
Elmo,
do so,
follow my lead.
all right, you got this. I believe in you. Power of friendship.
Power of friendship.
As you begin doing this, are you going to step in front of the person at the front of the line, or just kind of stand next to them?
Probably like stand next to them. It's to not just like basically push them aside.
Are you going to kind of Oh, sorry.
Excuse me. Pardon the interruption, but there is a bit of urgent discussions that need to be had.
As the familiar teller, I guess would be. I never remember what these people are called. I guess the person at behind the glass. God, why do I suck at remembering things? That lady that you saw the other day.
Mm-hmm.
That
she
ninja.
kind of finishes her business with the person in front of you. She turns to you. Oh, you guys, you're back. I assume you're here to talk to Mr. Benjamin again.
That's right. There's been a bit of a development.
A bit of a development. Yeah, he definitely said he wanted to talk to you guys after last night. All right, you know what? You guys get to... How about you go see him right now? He wanted to meet you at ASAP. All right? As this is said, kind of everyone in the line kind of goes like, oh, man, like, what? Oh, that's nonsense. Why did she get to...
What the hell? I was here for 20 fortnights.
As that is said, what are you going to do with that information?
I am going to prep to speak to the man.
As you begin to head over to the doorway that leads to his office, kind of everyone in the line is like, oh, this is bullshit, man. This is bullshit. I've been waiting here for far too long. You know how hard it is to get an appointment? As suddenly you enter the door. You find Benjamin hard at work once more, writing down some papers. Welcome back. How's it going?
Well, there's a few things that we wanted to discuss with you in regards to last night.
There are definitely some things I'd like to discuss as well. Please sit, Mr. Lucifero and Miss Zippor. Oh, thanks. That's very nice. As Amon takes a seat.
I'll also take a seat.
So, I have to say, I must thank you. There were no disturbances in the shipment last night. Was that due to you? Did you kill this short specter creature?
No. Unfortunately, we don't know where they are. At the moment, we were able to find the short specter, and after a bit of a back and forth, they escaped. Unfortunately, we don't know what happened to them, but we do know that they weren't able to get involved with any shipments.
That is mostly a truth, but there is technically still a lie in there. I'm going to say roll deception with disadvantage because of your wording. That's a very on the nose. I'm gonna say he's probably gonna roll with. I think we'll just find out. We'll find out. You
With
have
disadvantage. Oh, I have advantage or disadvantage?
You have advantage because that wording was very like it threw in some truths there. I think that's a very on
You
the
got
nose.
this.
Ooh, good.
You got this.
Good roll. 22. I got a 15 and a 16 on the die.
Awesome.
22.
Love to see it.
He definitely doesn't beat that. He entirely believes what you just said.
I was hoping to
I
say
see.
23.
I see. Thank you. That's incredible. It's a shame you couldn't capture whatever the little thing was, but I must say, you know, our shipment was able to go through as normal for the first time in a while. I must thank you.
There is one thing that my team and I were able to deduce, though. It seems that whatever the Short Spectre is going after has something to do with the cargo specifically. We don't know what exactly it is, but we do know that there is something to do with the cargo itself.
So it might just be someone who's hungry or something. We get a lot of food in at night. We get materials. I'm guessing it's just looking to steal supplies or something.
Would you be able to elaborate on what those materials are?
It's not exactly. It's company business. It's not exactly something I can just tell you.
I'm gonna insight that one.
Go ahead.
Please be a good roll. I mean that's not bad. That's not bad. That's a 14. Damn. 15, 16, and 14. Damn.
With a 14, you can tell that on the surface he seems to be telling the truth. You can sense that he doesn't fully trust that he can just give you out everything that he does.
Mr. Benjamin, the only reason I ask you this information is so that way we can figure out what exactly the Spectre's after so we can get a full idea on how to stop them in the future. Are you sure there's nothing that we can learn about?
A lot of rolls first thing. I'm gonna need you to roll a persuasion check. A persuasion check.
Persuasion. I'm pretty decent at that. 16.
I'd say 16 is good enough. As you say this information, he kind of takes it in. I suppose that's fair. You know, if you want a job done, information is needed. I don't know why you would really need to know what's on the ship. I mean, but I suppose I can give you a simple rundown as he kind of pulls out a sheet of paper that appears to have a list of items. We got several shipments of grain, several shipments of salted pork, assorted meats. We got some shipments of some nice fabric. They come from Hemfast, I believe. We got several shipments of some assorted jewelry. Maybe they're after the jewelry. Maybe it's like a wealth thing. There are these gemstones that kind of get turned into beautiful rocks. It's very nice. Yeah, and it's just a lot of that kind of stuff. As he kind of like slides you the paper, and he's like, if you want to run down the list, that's fine.
Is there anything I noticed that's worded strange?
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay. What a checks.
Checks.
Times where it matters. That's a 10.
With a 10, as you look down the list, you don't notice anything off-putting or out of the ordinary. It does just seem to be a list of various materials, food, items. It seems to be exactly what he said it is. So, do you get, like, shipments of this every night? Or is it, like, different every night? No, shipments like this are quite normal. We kind of deal with these goods all the time. We work a bit differently. We kind of trade whatever we need to at the point. Selvin was established for quite a bit ago. As you know, it's a joint effort of Oceanside and New Venetia to set up Selvin. My company settled here to help with the trade, to take opportunity of this after that awful business in Pradosia. We sell all kinds of goods. We trade all along the seaports and the coasts. This is generally pretty normal for us. Food, cloth, material, stuff like that.
Mr. Ridge, what might be happening here, what might be an important thing at play, is all of this jewelry. As you can probably know, this jewelry is something that we sold at a high price in a lot of different areas. This may or may not be a result of money.
Yeah, that's what I suspected, frankly. I don't know if it was like a creature, it might be the food, but I feel like there are easier ways to get food, so that didn't make sense as the first. Like one of the things, it's probably the jewelry. That was my initial suggestion. It's gotta be, times are hard, people need money, that kind of thing.
I'm gonna insight that one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Please be good.
Come on, you got this.
That's good. That's an 18.
Let's go.
That's an 18.
What are you specifically inciting? What are you trying to gather from his words?
So when he was saying that was the reason I was thinking was like food or jewelry. Yeah, that was definitely the first thing that popped in my head. Is that really the first thing that popped in his head?
You can tell that is the first thing that popped into his head, but there's clearly more to it that he isn't saying. He does think that it's the jewelry, but he's clearly hiding some more information about it.
Something tells me he's not going to be saying that information. Well, we wanted to basically give you an update on what exactly is happening, and we wanted to get a bit more confirmation of what needs to be done. Thank you, Mr. Ridge, for your time.
No problem. Thank you for your cooperation. You've already been a big help. Last night's shipment went well. Thank you for that. I assume because this creature's not caught or killed yet, you will continue your business, as they say.
Indeed.
All right. Then we thank you for your service. I promise you, I'll uphold my end of the deal. If you do what I ask, you'll get your payment. I'm a man of business.
Understood. Thank you for your time.
No problem. He kind of reaches out to shake both your hands. Amon is going to accept. Are you going to accept, Ilaria?
Ori is gonna accept.
Okay, as he shakes your hand. That was pretty good.
Nice, Ilaria. Nice.
Nice.
I'm guessing there's not much more I'm able to do.
Well,
Unless
that
you want to
depends.
sneak
What do
around.
you kind of want to do?
Go around the building.
One should basically ask very similar questions to someone that's not Ridge.
Go ahead. Well, who specifically do you mean by that? I will say that he has ship workers who are currently working right now at the port, same as Catlin's men. You have heard before that Benjamin is a lot more, I work in my office and get the paperwork done, while I trust my workers to get their work done. There are also the line people who need to help schedule appointments, trade, travel, all that kind of stuff. Those are probably your best two options if you want to talk to someone outside of Ridge. If you want to talk to a random citizen, you can also try that.
I could try a random citizen, but I don't know how much I'm going to get out of a random citizen.
True.
Yeah.
I feel like
entirely on the rolls.
one of the
on
dark
dice.
workers would probably be
You know what?
better,
We
but it's up to
we
you.
had. I'm gonna do a dock worker, and let me just say it this way: we didn't get good rolls with one side of the thing. Let's see if we can get some good rolls with this side of the thing.
Yes, be blessed by the luck.
Give me your energy, guys.
Are you going to head to the docks?
Yes.
As you head to the docks, you notice that there appears to be a bit of commotion. Apparently something
Yo, take
just
advantage of
happened
it.
very
Take
recently.
advantage of the commotion.
It seems like the Yalia trade company side seems to be in a bit of a kerfuffle of some kind. It seems like there's like some talks going around.
Oh, what did you
What
guys
notice
get up
about-
to?
However, what are you going to do?
I am not going to pay that any mind at the moment. I have a job to do. I am going to go track down one of Benjamin's workers. I would say this specifically, not in an open area.
Say it louder so he hears you.
All right, so in the middle of the open area where everyone is watching you walk up. As you approach a female dwarf that is kind of carrying off boxes to the side, she kind of takes a break, kind of wipes her face with a rag as she stands next to an alleyway. Are you going to approach her?
Yes.
Do you want to do this alone, or do you want Amon with you?
Amon, if you'd be so kind, would you be able to take a bit of a look around?
Oh, you got it, Ilaria.
I'm
I've
gonna
got
take
the
advantage of the
eyes of a
situation.
demon.
Much appreciated.
As Amon goes on to kind of look around, try and find clues. You approach. I'm assuming you approach this dwarf lady.
Yes. Greetings. I assume you're a member of Ridge's company?
Oh, hello. How's it going? Yeah, I am. Who are you?
I am a representative of Foreign Affairs from Enemorge. I'm here on personal business to conduct an investigation on the Short Spectre situation that you all have been dealing with.
Oh, Animorge. That's nice. That's very nice. The foreign affairs are always nice. The Short Spectre business. Yes, that's real difficult. Yes, quite business indeed. Can I see some credentials first, though, before I go talking? What is this voice?
In regards to credentials, Ilaria for sure would have those. Ilaria pulls out what is basically a royal seal for Enemorge.
I'm going to say you don't even need to make a persuasion check with that. I'm going to say that alone has enough clout that she immediately recognizes your authority. Oh, you're the real deal. Oh, that's incredible. Endelmort has been very great for this country. Alright, what do you want to know there?
So, in regards to the shipments that you've been dealing with, it has come to myself and my team's understanding that the Short Spectre is after supplies, or some sort of thing in regards to your shipments.
Yes, that's quite true. Mr. Ridge was assuming she's after some jewelry of some such.
Is there anything... Is there anything obscure in your shipments that might be something that would gain interest of the Short Spectre?
Anything of interest? I really don't know. We only do humble stuff. You know, we get supplies and stuff. I figured maybe it could be food if it was a creature. But frankly, if they keep coming back every day, I mean, why go after the docks? I think someone's trying to get after Mr. Ridge's business. He makes a lot of money, so I assume they're trying to get in the way of that. Maybe take advantage of it and take some of it for their own.
Now you say it's simple business, but considering the amount of commotion that's been gathering from it, it seems like there's something that the Short Spectre's looking for. Are you sure that there's nothing?
Well, roll me persuasion check.
Persuasion. Come on. Come on. That's a 21.
Oh, that's good enough. Well, there was Mr. Ridge had some interesting folks visit him about 2 months ago now.
Interesting folk?
Some shady folks, as they say. Some people who didn't seem very trustworthy. They came to him with a deal, hoping to get in on the trading business, hoping to get some of the goods, hoping to get part of some shipments. But they didn't seem very official, as they say. They were lacking a lot of credentials that people need. They were not giving many names. They were being very vague. According to what I heard, they even threatened him. But Mr. Ridge rejected their offer and sent them away. Mr. Ridge has a bit of a suspicion that they might have something to do with Catelyn, or in general be someone who's trying to rip him off. He wondered if the Short Spectre was maybe a result of them. We don't know who they are, though.
I see. So what you believe is that there could be a bit of sabotage involved.
It's quite potential. Perhaps whatever they wanted is something that was on that ship. I really don't know. But, I mean, everyone's trying to take advantage of those who are wealthy in this world. It makes a lot of sense. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone may be hiring a thief or someone to try and steal the goods. I must say, though, if they're trying to do that, they're very poor at it. I mean, multiple nights and we haven't lost anything yet. But that shady group, very dangerous. You never know who you can trust in this world, as they say.
Indeed. Well, thank you for your time. Greatly appreciate the information you've given me.
No problem, Miss as she kind of like looks at you. Miss, I don't believe I actually got your name.
Miss Zippor. Will do fine.
Oh, Zippor! Like the famous tournament. Incredible. Wow. I'm graced by such high status.
Yes. Well, as I said, I appreciate the information, and we shall be dealing with this problem very soon.
All right. Thank you. You must be those people that Mr. Ridge hired to go hunt that short specter down.
You could say that. We are definitely dealing with the problem. But thank you for your time.
Thank you. You're welcome. No problem. Anything to make the shipments go better. All right. Are you going to leave this nice little dwarf lady?
Yep.
Who
I've gained what I need.
high-pitched Scottish is not what I thought that accent was going to become. Hello. I'm here. You want a hug? You look like you use a hug. Are you going to reconvene with Amon?
Yes.
As you head over to see Amon, he appears to look a bit disgruntled. How are ya?
Everything fine?
Well, I'm fine. I was like looking around, seeing what all the commotion was about. Apparently our friend Engine like pulled a sword on someone and like threatened them. And
Wait. He did what?
apparently he tried to like threaten someone in a back alley, and then it like turned into a thing, and then they drew a commotion, and then a bunch of people saw it, and then the law enforcement said you have to leave town, and then he did.
Oh, okay. Well,
But anyways, how did your talk go?
well, there had to be some bad news to this good news. I got us a bit of information. I would rather not discuss it here, though. I think it would be best to reconvene with the rest and get our findings.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. What's going on with Engine?
That is a very good question.
This is. I didn't know if we were gonna have to get into this trouble this early.
Neither did I. I assume he has his reasons.
Yeah. Are you going to head back? Oh, no.
I was gonna say, let's just reconvene with the rest, shall we?
A good idea. As you kind of all gather back to your combined room, at this point, all of you have finished what you were doing. As you kind of hop back into your room, you wait for a couple minutes as Engine is kind of not there.
That went a lot better than expected. That went so much
rolls.
better than expected.
Good rolls.
Oh, it's gone longer than you
it probably
expect.
helps that you didn't come out the gate threatening anybody, but it seems like the Ridge people are kind of nicer.
It would have worked
The-
if my rolls
I
were
was a little-
nice.
I was a little concerned when I got a 7, and I'm like, oh no. That's a 10. That's a 10 overall. Oh. But it worked out decently well, considering.
You had good rolls. I did not. It's as simple as that. I
Yeah.
don't know how flawless my strategy was.
Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your energy. Greatly
Yeah,
appreciated.
exactly.
There we go.
Listen, the idea was good. It's just the rolls were bad.
No, it was a good idea. I see where you were going, unfortunately.
The rolls were it wasn't just like one bad roll, it was a series of bad.
Yeah. It was back-to-back bad
Like if
rolls.
you
It's
came
like,
out the gate
damn.
strong with a good intimidation,
Mhm.
like this guy would have been like, "Oh, I'm scared. I can't really like, hey man, like I don't want any trouble. Like what do you want to know?" But the dice were like, "No." Amon has immediately informed Ilaria. Apparently there was like a thing that happened. Some masked guy with a purple scarf or something. Who do you think that could be?
Ilaria was like, yes, I got the information. Can't wait to... Wait, Engine did what?
I did what?
So, Engine pulled a knife. He did what?
He didn't pull a knife. He pulled a full-on sword.
Oh, I know.
I'm gonna stealth check behind him. Fails. Aw. It really just like was super unlucky.
Yeah.
Like it was not a bad plan. It was just
Indeed.
even using the authority of Oceanside, like trying to use that name, was like valid. Yep. Wicked plan.
Indeed. Something tells me, though,
Okay,
I
I'm back,
think
guys.
we're still checking both.
Likely,
I mean, you can or cannot.
I think the
Alright, I'm back,
best option
Okay.
is to check both, but I do lean toward one side.
Like I
But
said,
I think
as
this
you
was
all...
the Bloons Tower Defense 5 theme. Anyways.
Wait, what?
As you all reconvene back at your hotel room, motel room, I don't know if I clarified which. As you all reconvene, Amon, Ilaria, Murray, and Mogarn are the only ones in the room at this exact moment as you kind of all reconvene. Murray and Mogarn were already in the room as Ilaria and Amon walk in.
Hey.
Howdy.
Back?
Yeah, how's it going, guys?
Do either of you
Hi.
two know anything about what just happened?
No, actually. Was
What
kinda hoping you would.
I was hoping you would, considering you were also going to the other company. And now we hear this whole thing about a sword being pulled?
I took my eyes off of him for 5 minutes, and this is what happened. So, good lord.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So early, too. Like,
Okay, but
Did you guys at least find anything? We didn't have the
Oh.
most luck.
so you didn't find much.
I tried keeping my eye on that Yalia lady, but nothing happened. It was perfectly ordinary.
Okay. Well, bit of good news. We gained a bit of information on the Ridge Company. I was kind of hoping everyone would be here to relay this information.
as you
But-
say that, Engine appears behind you.
I was hoping I'd have time to have a chance to at least explain my actions, but it appears we've moved on that already.
Oh,
the-
there he is.
I'll speak
Our
up to that.
leader.
Actually, no. I wanted to know what was going
Wait,
in your
hold on,
head.
guys. Hold on. Let the guy
He's-
explain himself.
Yeah, I want to hear
You're
it.
being so
Let's hear it.
mean.
We haven't moved on from the conversation entirely. The floor is yours, Engine.
I was hoping that my fellow team members would take advantage of the situation and be able to sneak closer onto the ship, being able to get closer eyes while I cause a bit of a diversion, getting everyone's attention off the ship.
I bet
What are you
insight
I'm rolling
that one.
insight.
I bet
Everyone roll me
insight that one.
No shot.
Oh boy.
That's a good roll too. That's what's Mogarn's
That's a
charisma? Or it's wisdom, right? It's a 19.
That's a 5.
That's a 6.
Alright, hold on,
It's a
hold on.
deception
Where are you?
roll.
This is insight, right? Yeah, I said insight. That's a 9. What did you get? What did Engine get for deception?
For deception, that is an 11.
Well, I figured it out.
Everyone but Mogarn. I
Mogarn,
think
you
everyone-
figure
Memory.
that you realize at first that was not his intentions, but as things heated up, that is the thought process that he started to have.
Oh, bullshit! You started that from the beginning. And you didn't even confirm that with any of us? Some leader.
Yeah, you
Oh
could have
my
at least
lord.
told us.
Oh, that sounded like a good plan, though.
If
a shame it
if
didn't
most of the
off.
people were focused on what was happening, I guess that makes sense.
Wait, I thought you got
But-
kicked out of town.
Yeah, what happened with that?
As of current, I am not in the city.
Oh.
Oh. I guess you have to stay hidden then?
That is alright. I do have a plan to take care of that issue.
I see. Did you, like, at any point, like, did he, like, pull his sword first?
I wish I can give you better information, but no.
Engine, why'd you pull your sword on him?
Ramon,
So you use...
there will come times where specific methods are required that do not seem quite polished at first. They don't
But
seem...
Ilaria got more information than you did, and she didn't threaten anybody.
The people on Miss Lialia's side are more rugged, less accepting of idle conversation.
So when you went up to talk to him, and you were like, "Can you give me some more information?" He like got aggressive with you.
Precisely.
I'm rolling insight again.
That's
I'm
not a
rolling
lie.
insight on
He
that.
was quite aggressive with me.
That,
Yeah, I'm
that
doing
is
that.
not.
That's a 17.
That is not a lie.
Okay.
He did draw his sword after he was kind of like, "Hey, fuck off, man."
Wait, did you say 17, Spence?
Yes.
I also got 17. Damn me up.
Nice. That
I
me
mean,
up.
he's just not lying. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you immediately, like, yeah, that is what happened.
Doesn't change the fact that you're the one escalating things. Look, there's consequences to just drawing weapons on people.
I'm aware of that.
Are you all right? Did anybody get hurt?
No one has gotten hurt. Not yet.
That's good.
Good.
At least. Well, I guess all we need to do now is wait for Midori, right? And then we can all discuss everything we found. Sounds like only one of us found some stuff, though. I'm sadly didn't
I
really get any
sure hope she
information.
got something.
Here's to hoping.
As you wait about 5 minutes, eventually Midori pops in through the window. Hello, everyone. I'm back. So, really, Engine?
Welcome back, Miss Ringo.
What you did earlier wasn't very stealthy.
Things go according to initial plan. However, all the same, you have been able to acquire certain information. That's what truly matters. I hope you were able to do the same.
I did a bit of rummaging. I was able to find something, but I don't know how useful it is.
Any info could be
And-
useful if looking with the correct eye.
Right.
Well, I think the first thing that needs to be asked is who actually got some information.
Well, I was able to find a bit more intel on the Ridge Company and what exactly they've been dealing with over the past couple of months.
So did I. I didn't find out anything, really. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Yeah, it seems to be
It's all
a
good.
common thread between this group. Just not finding anything.
While I wasn't able to find any concrete information this time around, through my general dealings with Miss Yalia's side, they have a general aversion to others, a general aggressiveness and dismissiveness of new people. They don't like people poking around, and certain things that Miss Yalia said has led me to believe that she is in fact in shady dealings.
I think you might be onto something.
Yeah, she doesn't seem very nice.
Not to mention, one important thing that I've learned is that Mr. Benjamin Ridge was having a discussion a while back with two people on the shadier side that were trying to get involved with his business. They didn't give him any credentials, nor did they really seem like the best kind of people. He declined, fortunately for us, which makes the narrowing down a bit easier.
Unfortunately, shady dealings and businessmen kind of go hand in hand. Doesn't exactly prove one's the slave dealer and one's not.
Well, one important fact is the fact that he declined it. And not to mention the fact that there was a lot of things in his cargo, a lot of things I was able to find, but nothing struck out. Nothing too substantial. However, it has been said that the shady people may or may not be related to Miss Yalia.
What? You think they're just gonna put people on an inventory?
That's
Well-
not what I heard.
What exactly did you hear then?
I did hear that about 2 months ago there was a deal that came to Mr. Ridge, but he rejected it. But I didn't hear about it being Miss Yalia. I heard it was something else. I heard it was a deal coming from some kind of church.
Some kind of church.
Don't give much information outside of that, but according to what I looked into, apparently this church wanted funds to support their endeavor. I don't know what kind of church it was, though.
See.
It's not a lot of information to go off of, though. This shady deal or whatever that he rejected doesn't give us anything about what Benjamin's been doing.
Besides, maybe he rejected it because he's already got a good thing going money-wise with the slave trades.
Potentially.
That is true.
However,
That is
the
a
fact that we
point.
know a bit about Benjamin and nothing about Catelyn doesn't really give us a lot. Who do you think is the target? Who do you think's doing this awfulness?
In this event, where we don't have a concrete answer, I think our best course of play this night is unfortunately to split ourselves up again and check both ships, regardless of who we believe it truly is.
risky.
As much as I want to go on the bandwagon of Miss Yalia, I have to agree. We don't know enough information about both sides to get a clear, concrete idea of who exactly is involved with this.
Exactly.
And once one side does in fact find out who's dealing with the slavers, we could signal to the other by ripping up the sails on the mast. It'd be a good signal.
This is gonna be rough. Both ships come at the same time. Both will be at dock. And they both have guards guarding them.
Well, we knew this wasn't going to be
Conflict is-
easy when we started this. But we'll be ready.
Sure will.
I guess tonight.
And I know this
we'll
isn't
solve
really
the potential comp.
That relevant? Well, I'll let you go first. Sorry.
I know this isn't really ideal, but I think everyone has to ready themselves for combat again. Luckily, with a group of 6, we should be able to deal with their forces. They don't have that many men. But from what I understand, Catelyn and Benjamin are a bit capable if they both are there. And if they see either of us, I think they will not stop and ask questions.
Considering
Well,
the
it's a good thing I
circumstances,
packed 2 sets of armor then.
it's very likely that they will both be on their ships. We have to be ready for that event.
Indeed.
Alright, everyone. Get ready for tonight.
We should figure
It
out
doesn't
who's
seem
going
like
to
we're gonna
on
be
which
sleeping
ship
again.
right now.
I mean, we can stick with the current teams we've been going with.
I'll ask you all, which ship do you wish to infiltrate?
Oh. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with Catelyn for now.
A part of me does want to stick it to her either way.
Yeah, well, although I know this isn't really that important in the long term, but I think it's still worth noting that when I was doing some investigating today, I heard that she does treat her. She is nice to her crew, though. So, I don't know. I know that's not really something, but I think it could be worth noting.
It does seem to be a common sentiment. But one good deed does not undo a mutiny of malicious acts. If she is doing those acts, that is.
Indeed.
Are you just using big words to sound important?
Oh boy.
Mogarn, which ship do you wish to infiltrate? I must
Whichever
admit,
one you're doing. I'm not letting you out of my sights after what the stunt you pulled.
I must admit,
Perhaps Engine should go after Benjamin. It might set off the people who find him a bit less, maybe?
I think that makes sense.
Do you agree to that plan, Engine?
that leaves Miss Ringo and you, Amon.
I'm not going with Team Yalia. As she looks at Murray.
Understandable.
I'll go with Mr. Mogarn over here and the masked guy who messed up. As Amon's like reading the tension in the room, he kind of goes like, "I'll go with Ilaria and Murray." That seems like a good unit. I mean, they they need a bit more physical force, maybe, right?
Yeah.
These
If
are
we need to
fine
knock some sense into
teams.
people.
some balance, right? That's what we're talking about.
If either of you find the slaves, go to the mast and make sure to rip the sail a bit to signal to the other side that you have found them. We will do the same if we find the slaves. Do we agree to these terms?
All right. Makes sense to me.
Agree.
And what do we do if we find nothing? Do we just reconvene with the rest?
If both of us find nothing, or if one side finds nothing?
If one side.
If one side has not found a thing, wait nearby close to the other ship in case the other side finds something.
Noted.
Sounds like a good plan. All right. This is our first official operation, except from that night when we fought you, Midori. So, get ready, everybody. As he looks around at all the concerned faces.
Miss Ringo, when you
All
have
right.
the time, I'd like to speak to you in private.
Who did you say that to?
I would.
I said it to Miss Ringo.
Okay.
I would like to as well, but I'll let Engine go first.
Well, you have the rest of the day to kind of talk. I imagine a lot of people want to talk to Miss Midori. As you
I'll let
ready
everyone else
yourselves
go
for the
first.
night of head. I mean, we can do like a talk initiative. I don't think everyone has to talk to someone right now. But if you want to, who actually wants to speak to someone right now? If it's everyone, then we will do a talk initiative.
I want to talk to I want to talk to Dory.
I think I could talk to someone.
I think I could
All
also.
All right, everyone, roll me a talk initiative.
I want to go last.
9.
10.
You can hold your turn.
You can hold.
I will hold.
You don't have to-
regardless of what
Yo,
I
I
get, I will
gotta-
hold.
I got a 6.
I gotta shove
9 and 6.
That's funny, Bryce. I also got a 6, but I will hold.
What did Mogarn get?
I got a 10.
Oh
Right,
no,
that's
this is gonna be one of those
kinda
sessions.
Yes, it is.
I guess
All
so.
right,
10,
Mogarn,
9,
you are
6,
up
and
first.
0. Oh god.
Who do you want to talk to?
I didn't expect to get this far. I'm gonna talk to Amon.
All right. As the day kind of goes along, you kind of all hang out in your room as you ready yourself. It very much looks like right before you enter a palace in Persona 5. You're all just kind of sitting about doing activities. Amon appears to be reading some kind of comic book.
Hey.
Hey, what's up there, Mogarn?
Figure I'd, I don't know, get an optimist point of view on this whole mess.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're always, trying to be friends and whatnot with everyone. What do you think of this weird little group we found ourselves in?
Well, if you want my honest opinion, I can say that first impressions aren't the best with everyone in the room. I mean, I trust Stellaria more than anyone here, but it sadly seems like our group is not meshing great together.
Yeah, you could say
Like
that.
I can tell everyone's sort of not really trusting everyone, but I also know that we've been together for a week at most. I mean, in all the stories I've ever heard of my family and my past, people I care about. I just know that basically everyone kind of starts out not trusting someone. I know many people who were once enemies who have become extremely close allies. I think this is natural when people just meet each other and don't really know each other. Like, you just kind of have to work together and you slowly get to know each other over time. Sadly, what Engine has been doing is a bit concerning. What Murray said the other day was... What Murray said was also kind of concerning as well, that he would suggest that. But honestly, I think you're pretty fine, Mogarn. I mean, you're a bit blunt, but I don't think you've said anything that was too bad. I mean, I think you're just stating your opinion, and that's fine. Honestly,
I like to say what's
different
on my mind is all.
I think people being different is what makes conversations interesting. So I think it's good we kind of got a diverse group here.
Yeah. I agree with you. Ilaria seems the most trustworthy out of anyone here. And you seem to just sort of wear your heart on your sleeve, so to speak. Murray's an odd one. Maybe it's just a cultural thing. I've never been to Loxford. And then Engine. I really don't know what to do about that kid.
If he even is a kid.
The way he's
He's
acting?
the oldest one.
Even if he was the oldest age-wise. He's sure acting like a little kid. I have to wonder what really went down earlier today. Someone tells me it wasn't as simple as just trying to create a diversion for us so we could all seize the opportunity. Someone tells me the other guy said something that he probably took more personally than it was intended and threw a little temper tantrum like a kid. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much about this.
No, I think that's very valid. You don't know him, and very quickly he's already threatened someone with a weapon. I was never intending on using violence to try and get information, unless, the person strikes first. He said the other person was aggressive, but I'm going to assume the best. I'm going to hope that it really was an unavoidable circumstance. But I'll admit it has me a bit concerned. He brought up
part of a reason
before.
Hmm?
He brought up a friend before. Ariel. Ariel Batida.
Oh yeah, the princely fella.
Yeah, he's a very close friend of mine. When he brought up the fact that he fought him and made sure he wouldn't go out and do anything, I started to begin to doubt his intentions. Ariel's one of my best friends in the world. And if this guy has some conflict with him and tried to hurt him in any way, then he's got a problem with me. And Ilaria too, for that matter. But his intentions seemed pure enough. Because I don't know why. Half of me just trusts him, half of me doesn't. I don't know why. I feel comfortable around him and also not comfortable around him. I don't know what to think about him, but I'm I'm hoping that all my suspicions are just false.
You know, part of the reason why I say kid is because, I mean, I kind of used to be like that back in the day. Sort of getting impulsive, trying to be the big man, all big and scary so I could get what I want. And it didn't work. I got my ass beat more times than I could count. But the thing is,
Yeah.
I've lived through that. And I like to think I've come out on the other side better. I think he's in the process of that. I'm trying my best to get along with y'all. Don't take it personally, I've never really clicked with anyone. Well,
I don't take it personally.
except for a select few folks. Back when I was really young and just left home. And then there's, Midori. I'll admit I got pissed. 'Cause she put a real... She really fucked up my armor. I mean, goddamn, that's gonna take a while to buff out. But, I don't know. Probably not worth getting too mad holding the grudge over.
Glad to see you taking steps. I mean, the fact that you're talking to me like this at all means you're willing to put in the effort, and I think that's what matters most.
Spent too long just keeping my thoughts bottled up, not really having an outlet or anything, besides the rats. But they don't talk back, so that doesn't really count.
Well, could you always learn
I
to
figured
speak
someone
with
with... Yeah, actually, Teach tried to get me on that one. It didn't quite work out. I figured someone with kind of opposite view of my own would be good to confer with.
That makes sense. I hope I could be of help.
Yeah, it helps getting...
Honestly, I try to...
Yeah, go on.
I honestly lead with kindness because I'm not the strongest person. I don't really have much strength to boast, and I really don't want to be mean to anyone, so I figure it's always best to lead with kindness. To try and do your best to treat others how you want to be treated. But I know it's, I might seem naive, but I know that it's a hard world out there, and there's no guarantee that the kindness you show will be met back. Believe me, I've heard enough stories where that went wrong. But the amount of times of stories where I've heard that being nice and giving a chance for redemption has led to countless people turning their lives over for the better. I mean, apparently before I was born, there was like a 10,000 year great war between demons and angels? And what's weird to me is that I grew up and demons and angels have just been friends my whole life. So to
Right,
hear that
you were
there was
born after that. Oh, way to make me feel old. God damn.
Yeah, I'm 20. I was born about 20 years ago. Apparently I was born on the day of the final battle of the War of the Sun.
Wow. Hell of a birthday.
I know. Apparently my mom was pregnant during the war. So, and my dad, well, yeah. So, honestly, I just try to look at the better things. I know people can be redeemed. That's what the redeemed spirits do. They redeem people. So, try to be like that.
I don't know about redemption and all that. All I know is the leading with kindness thing didn't exactly get me in the best places. But like you said, I'm also not the strongest. So I've just got myself a shit deal, huh?
Well,
I've
if you're
lasted
not
this
strong
long.
enough on your own to back up that kindness, to try and be that way, then you have me in your corner. Two's always stronger than one.
Yeah, suppose so.
Does this make us friends?
You know what? Sure.
Hell yes! Yes, Mogarn's my
What
friend. Hey, you want to read my comic book?
I guess. I've never really been one for comics.
It's the graphic novel adaptation of the Story of Spirits.
Oh.
My favorite book ever.
Hey, it was an alright read.
Oh, you've already read this one.
Well, I read the book. I mean, who hasn't? That and the Tale of Oaths.
Yeah, that was a good book, but like, I like the pictures.
Yeah, fair enough. I can appreciate an eye for art.
Alright, that was a very nice. With that, have you said everything you wanted to Amon?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's a very nice conversation. Glad to see. Amon has recruited a new friend.
He's got a friend.
He's got a new friend. Yes, he can officially say he has 2 friends in the party.
Got a friend in me.
Dude, listen, recruiting to the party is great, but for Amon, what's more important is recruiting friends.
To him, the greatest strength is the power of friendship.
Yeah. All right. I believe it was Murray next.
Yeah.
Wait, who got the
Okay.
6 and who got the 9? I think you
I
got
got
the price.
I got this.
All right, Murray.
I think I. All right. As y'all know, I'm gonna talk to Midori.
All right. Here we go. She is currently sitting on her own, fiddling with something in her hand.
Hey, Midori. Do you have a minute?
Oh. You want to talk to me?
Yeah. Hey, I've noticed that you don't really have you're not really the biggest fan of me, and I'm just wondering, was it about that whole slavery comment I made?
Yes.
Listen,
What
I
you said was absolutely disgusting.
I understand what I just want to apologize for the record for saying that. I wasn't really thinking so it's just that from where I come from, we have sort of a tradition of eye for an eye, where you should get punished for whatever you've done. Now, I know that doesn't excuse what I said, and I'm not trying, and I don't, what I'm trying to say is, I get what I said, and I understand there's no excuse for what I said, and it was also that I agreed with what Amon was saying, that I just don't believe we should kill people. And listen, I just want to say for the record, I'm sorry if I hurt you if I said that. And I don't expect us to become buddy right away, but I just wanted to clear the air on what I said.
Roll me a persuasion check.
$20.
Oh, dang.
Ooh.
The DC was 20 in my mind. Alright. As you say those words, she analyzes what you say very carefully. It's fine. It's just... slavery is one of the worst things ever. It ruins countless lives. Being a slave is nothing but the worst. So even if you want to slave slavers, you're just doing bad stuff in general. You're perpetuating the slavery. But it seems you are only saying that out of a revenge mindset, which frankly, I can't entirely disagree with. Apology accepted.
Alright, I'm good enough for me. And like I said, I don't expect us to become buddy right away, but I just wanted to clear the air.
It's fine. As long as you help me acquire what I need to, we'll be fine.
Definitely, I can definitely help you. Well, act the spirit. I'll just let you be. We gotta get ready for tonight.
Yep. It's gonna be an interesting one, that's for sure. Never worked in a team before.
I think you'll like it.
We'll see.
Just don't pull an engine.
For the first time ever, you see her kind of snort and have a little laugh.
Well, goddamn, everyone hates me. That happened faster than I expected.
To be fair, Amo doesn't hate you.
I know,
To be
Almond
fair,
always
another
got
person
me.
doesn't. Another person also
I will
doesn't
say
hate
the
you.
one comment that has stuck with him is what you said about Ariel. It's like if you didn't say that, he probably would like be a lot more ready to vibe. Midori doesn't hate you either. She just found that funny.
Listen,
All right.
it's a 50-50 split.
All right, Alaria, I think I know who you're gonna talk to.
I was going to talk to Midori, but like, if everyone's talking to Midori, maybe I should not.
You can talk to listen.
Talk to whoever you feel like.
Talk to whoever you want to.
All right, well, if that is the case, I'm guessing I see like Murray like walking off after their conversation.
Yes.
I'm just gonna do a little gesture to Laria.
Gloria tips her hat.
The hat
Oh
tips.
shoot! They both got hats. They just tipped hats, bro.
They just tipped to each other.
Damn. Your hat. It's very stylish. All right. So what are you doing? As you approach Midori, she appears to have something in her hand as she turns to you. Oh. Hey, Laria.
I see you talked with Murray.
Yeah. I must admit, seeing him be so genuine in that apology made it kind of hard to stay angry.
Well,
At least he immediately understood that he messed up and fixed the problem.
that is a plus. As long as we're all on the same page, is all, and not trying to want to kill each other.
Yeah.
So, the other day you mentioned how you were in Onagaya during the Chaos War.
Yep.
From what I've been told, about what's happened there. I assume that things did not go.
Yep. It was quite the day, that's for sure. And get to do what I wanted to do.
I've noticed that from our interactions, you've been very hesitant around the rest of the group, especially when it came to making sure you recovered from our battle.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say this. I don't know what exactly happened, nor do I want you to have to explain that, especially if it's a touchy subject. But I can promise you one thing. It's not going to happen with this group. I can't really speak for all of them. But know that, at least with this mission, you won't have to deal with anything like that.
I could figure that out based on what I've seen from these people. I don't have a good past with men, let's just say. I've been hurt by a lot of them.
Yeah, I
So
gathered that.
whenever one gets a bit too close or tries to touch me, I don't want to be reminded.
No, I understand. For what it's worth, I'm sorry you had to go through that.
There's nothing that can be done. What happened has happened. Everything I went through. All of it. There's no one doing that. All there is now is the mission.
Right. Right. But how much do you know about what happened there?
Onagaya?
Yeah.
Not a whole lot. I just know some pink lady in the sky was fighting some brown armored dude with a halberd. There were a bunch of people acting strange. There were a bunch of people trying to save those who were acting strange. Especially that brown armored guy. I tried to save some people. I succeeded in some places. Failed in others. Lots of people were forced to do some heinous things. It was weird. It was like nobody was in their right mind. Except for a few.
I see.
Completely ruined why I was on a guy to begin with.
I take it that after that your mission just no longer was a priority then.
Yep. At the time, I just cared more about helping people. Getting the hell out of there. And then the rest of the Chaos War happened, and it kind of became hard to pursue that goal to begin with. So I looked elsewhere. Found new targets and all that. And eventually that led me here.
Well, there's one thing of reassurance that I can give is that we won't fail here. Got it?
Not. Somebody's gonna pay.
And they will.
You're a nice lady.
I try to be.
even if you're younger than me.
Well, like I said, I know there's a lot of people that are going through it. Just want to make sure that you knew that we're on the same page.
Mm.
Alright, I've taken up more of your time than I should have. I'm gonna go prep.
You have a good one.
You too.
That was a nice conversation as well. Everyone's having nice conversations.
Well, we're basically pros at this point.
All right. Engine, who you want to talk to?
I'm going to talk to Midori. I said so.
Since nobody has addressed it at this point, I'm just going to say what she's doing as you get closer to her. As you approach Midori, she finally takes the thing that was in her hand, and she starts playing it. You hear a harmonica.
Such beautiful notes.
Oh, Engine. Hey.
Quite skilled there. Greetings, Miss Ringo. I was hoping you could spare me a moment.
I've been sparing everyone a moment, so sure.
I have a bit of a request.
Hmm?
Considering your mission might be a hard ask for you.
What's the request?
I know how seriously you're taking all these matters, and we are doing the same. That's why I ask that whoever is the slaver in this matter, that you don't immediately rush to kill them. I know they deserve it. I know their actions do not cause them even a moment of anyone's time. However, more of the same. These slave dealings, they're a plague. They've infested the lands time and time over. I want the same as you to get rid of it. Make sure it doesn't happen anymore. Being realistic, that's a hard-fought battle. A hard war. And simply killing those who are doing it in secrecy isn't going to take you through this war that far. I ask that you give us the chance to expose them in front of the people. Let them know that this type of action does not go unnoticed and does not go unpunished. That they can't get away with this for as long as they think they can. That if they even have the thought to try, they'll be found out and dealt with.
Roll me a persuasion check with a DC 20.
DC 20, damn. That's a big DC. But that's an unnatural 20.
If I had a nickel for that happening, if I had a nickel for every time that happened, I've had 3 nickels, which is more than I expected.
Oh my god. Okay, jeez. I mean, hey, you earn it. I'll give you a moment. If I'm being honest, if I hear justifications I don't like, if I hear one word that sets me wrong, I'll fucking kill whoever it is.
I understand your positioning in all of this.
I've done it before. Many times by this point.
I don't doubt you'll do it again. I just think killing people in secrecy, it won't deter the people. They'll be more afraid of something else rather than the right issue. They'll take it the wrong way. But I understand why you do it that way. I don't say it's wrong.
I do it because it's still kept secret.
Yes.
I've relied on other people to do stuff all the time. But I'm not doing that anymore. But if you say there's a better way to handle this, I'll give you your chance.
Thank
But
you
if
for
it fails,
understanding.
if it doesn't go well, if I see some nonsense happen, I'm killing whoever gets in my way.
If I do not get that chance,
People
or
like that,
immediately things go wrong, then I give you my full right to go ahead and move at your own discretion. I just ask, don't do it in front of Almon.
right? The naive one. You seem very overprotective of him.
He has a very youthful spirit, and I do not wish to see it broken.
Why? Why would you care about him? Do you know him or something?
The world is much too filled with cruel and harsh people. People who have been hurt. People who have been broken. It would do the world a disservice to lose another of his kind.
I suppose you're right. Maybe we could all think a bit happier.
Well, we have a good guide as a start.
Oh. What went wrong with earlier today?
At the docks, you mean?
Yep.
I was trying to gather information out of Miss Yalia's, one of her employees. Things did not go exactly according to plan.
What did they say?
They didn't say much. Just trying to get me away from them. Which is understandable, considering my appearance
No, I mean, what set you off?
set me off. I do not understand your meaning.
From the story I heard, sounds like the guy said something and then you got a bit more violent with him. What did he say?
Well, the story you heard isn't exactly accurate. I did not get set off, but he did, in fact, say that he had no care for ruling powers nearby, that they don't do anything for this place.
And that bothers you?
Not necessarily.
I think Midori's gonna insight. Let's see here. That's an unnatural 20.
Wow. I mean, fair enough. With that, you can tell that it doesn't bother him that what he said. It bothers him that the methods he was using to get information was not working.
I see. Next time use a dagger, not a sword. It's better. You can hold it up to the throat better.
I think if I had the chance to slip back into the shadows, then it wouldn't have been a problem, but I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. Your whole outfit isn't exactly built for stealth. Parts of it are, but the scarf is a bit. Well, it's bright and purple and kind of flows, so.
Does stand a bit out, but I've still been able to successfully sneak around.
Another point of advice: do that kind of stuff at night. Less daylight, less people, makes it better.
That's true. I appreciate
You're
the
on
advice.
your way there. You're a lot younger than I thought you were, aren't you?
Very a guess to my age, I suppose.
I can tell this is maybe not your first rodeo, but you're not used to this kind of stuff. You seem like you're starting out.
Getting reacquainted with things, I'd say.
Well, whatever you need to get back into the flow. We're gonna need it tonight, that's for sure.
I aim not to disappoint. And once we get through this mission successfully, there is something else that the team and I would need to discuss with you. Something of great importance.
To get the mission done and do what we need to, you can ask me whatever you want.
I agree to that. Well, I'll leave you to it. Prepare in any way you need to, and I will do the same. You're quite skilled with that harmonica. I like it.
Thanks. It's the only thing I like to do in my pastime, let's just say.
Hobbies are hard to come by. It's the ones that you do have, you should cherish.
As she kind of holds it tight, you can tell that there's some meaning to what you just said. All right.
I did it.
Is that everything? Everything you want to say to Midori?
Yeah.
Midori being like, "Here, let me help you be a better fucking Batman."
Let's go.
That was very nice. Her being like, "Hey, you want me to help you be a better freaking, what do you call it? Intimidator?" Crimson Dagger, and do it at night. Alright. Very nice conversations, everyone. I'm glad that everyone wants
Midori
to talk
on her
to
way
Midori.
to being the Lucius for engine.
If you follow, after these conversations, all of you see, like, rank up. Port level C. Alright. Very good. As the rest of the day goes on, as you all get ready, I'm assuming nobody wants to really do anything else outside of getting ready. Does anyone want to revisit the shop, potentially, and get those magic scrolls, or are we just gonna go ahead?
I don't think we need them. I'm gonna be real, I don't think we need them.
I don't need them.
Good.
On the night, as night approaches, you wait till midnight as the time to begin the operation begins. Is everyone ready? Did you all get your sleep?
Oh, I'm so ready for this.
Ready as ever be.
I am always
Let's knock some
prepared.
heads. I mean, if we have to. If we don't have to, that's also fine. But, like, if we have to knock some heads, then we'll knock some heads.
If it comes to that. But as it is now, we will try to remain as stealthy as possible. It'll help us
we have
slip
our
in
two
undetected,
teams.
get in close.
You're one to talk.
I wish you the best.
Best of luck.
All right, everyone. Let's go. Yay, Price. I'm going to share our map.
I see it.
It is one map There it is. Share your screen. What you are looking at right now, if you will hop in, are field of views. If you enter within these bubbles, you have to stealth check. It is deep
Ooh,
in the
I'm
middle of
proficient
the
in
night.
that.
Nighttime right now. So in blanket area, you have level of cover, but if you enter someone's field of vision, you will have to stealth check to remain hidden. There are the 2 ship ports, as you can see, and each of them has a stairwell to inside the ship. As you can see, these are the mast areas. I obviously didn't really draw the mast, but this is basically generally where they are if you want to try and rip one. Both ships. It appears that Benjamin is out tonight. He occasionally does this. He thinks now it's safe to come out whenever he wants. So, where are we putting everyone?
So I was part of the squad going after Benjamin.
I'd say
Yes.
Mogarn on the far left, because he doesn't have as much movement as the rest of us.
Actually, in the infiltrator armor, I do.
Oh, you do? Do you get
yes, I
advantage
get
on
+5
stealth
movement.
stuff?
I do. I get advantage on stealth specifically with
Alright,
infiltrator
I'd still
armor.
say you far left.
Okay.
Let's get a bit closer here. There we go. That's a bit better. Mogarn is positioned right here. Not very big positions, but we will see how this goes.
Very later on.
Everyone else. It is very standard. Do you just kind of want to go person?
I think
I'm
Midori
cool with whatever.
next. And then Engine.
So glad to see Midori go from green to blue.
That's I think that's good for my team.
That's good. I recommend Amon probably far right because he doesn't really have any range options.
So he needs to be up close and personal.
Right.
Who has? I know Alaria has Eldritch Blast, which has got some range to it. I think
got a
this
lot of
doesn't
range.
matter too much. What do you
It
think?
doesn't really matter. I'm fine with going at the back and then Murray going in the middle. If that works with you.
Okay with that, Ted?
That's fine with me.
All right, we have our positions. Are we ready to begin the combat and investigation?
Yes.
Ready to rock and roll.
All right, can everyone roll me initiative?
Oh boy.
This is our first thing with another ally.
Ooh, that's high.
17.
That's
Jeez,
a crit.
Amon, what?
That's a cool.
13.
I was rolling high.
Not
Amon
really.
got a 21.
Before the investigation starts, Amaria's eyes flash for a second.
Alaria. So you got a crit, so you're going first. What's the total number, by the way?
22.
23.
22. Did you crit though, Murray?
No.
I think technically by book rules, this does technically make Murray go first. I think it's overall number. But do you want to like just be like,
No,
if you
crit
you
wins
go first?
everything.
Yeah.
Do we like the rule that crit beats all allegations?
Yes.
I think that's fair.
Right.
It's
Alaria
called a
gets
crit for a
boosted to
reason.
23 by proxy. Murray with the 23. What did you get, Engine?
I got a 13.
Ooh, very appropriate. And Mogarn got a 17. Did I hear that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and Midori getting a... Where are you, Midori? Midori with an 18. All right.
So what was the 13?
Yeah.
Lowest was a 13.
Let's go. Okay, that's good. That's good.
I mean, I rolled a
That's
10
good.
on
That's
the
already a good
die.
sign. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. If that's the lowest, it's a good
Will
sign.
be this will be player phase, enemy phase because it is a group. For the audience, generally we have in the past we have done group kind of battles, and when there gets to be enough, it's just simpler for us to do ally phase, enemy phase. If you don't like that, sorry.
If you don't
This is
like
how we
that,
roll.
play Fire Emblem.
If you don't
Nerd.
like that,
Fire-
leave a comment, like, and subscribe.
All right. So with that, up first is Alaria.
You starting us off.
Now I'm looking back at my spell list and I'm like, man, I really wish I had a certain spell right now, but I don't. That's okay.
You know what this is a perfect time for.
I think it's a good time to use a certain spell. However, first turn, I kind of want to see what our enemies are gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to move 5 down
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
and then 1 to the right.
1 to the right. All right.
And it'll be my turn for right now.
All right. With that, it is going to be Murray's turn.
Alright. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 down, 1 to the right, and then 1 down.
3, 4. So we're going right here. All right.
And then I'm gonna roll an
If not-
investigation check to see if I can see if I can spot Catelyn.
Oh, go ahead. I would say that'd actually be
15.
perception.
Perception.
Yeah,
Which
that'd be
I am
perception.
if it's perception then 16.
16. I could say you can clearly see that she appears to be on her ship. She appears to be telling her men who are kind of on the dock inside her ship to make sure things are ready in case the short specter pops in again. Get ready, boys. Not gonna let another shipment get ruined. Last night was safe, but that doesn't mean tonight will be. Right. Is that all you're going to do?
That's all I'm gonna do.
We got Amon. Apparently, we just have team then team
Yes.
in the order.
I guess that just works out that way.
I think Amon is gonna follow suit. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just kind of be like, "Hi, guys," in a whisper. Luckily, he is not within the field of like, "Ugh." All right, that is going to be his turn. Midori is up next. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just kind of wait right there. At this moment, it is now going to be Mogarn's turn.
I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself as a bonus action.
All right.
And now I will use my dash to get a little extra movement. Move me all the way down, and then 2 left.
Go here.
Yep.
So you're right outside the bubble.
Yep.
Right outside the bubble.
All right. With that, it is going to be Engine's turn.
5 down, 1 to the left, and I will cast Guidance on myself.
3, 4, 5, 6. Right here.
That's valid.
Mm-hmm.
All right. With that, it is now going to be the enemy phase. We're going to start with 1. This guy is just kind of surveying the area, so he's just going to kind of do a bit of walking around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 3 of you are now entering his kind of bubble. It is dark out. He does not have dark vision or anything like that. I'm going to need the 3 of you to to roll stealth checks.
This is why you don't employ humans. My
Yeah.
dice ran away.
Why you don't employ humans?
Oh, that's not good. Oh wait, I have advantage. Thank God. Oh,
Get
thank God.
advantage?
That was a 4 into a 15.
Oh,
plus
I
my
also
stealth
got
is
a
17. 17. 17.
And I have to roll for Midori. Nat 20.
Of course.
Okay. Well, that was unexpected. And now for... I mean...
Quick,
the
look at
funny
her
thing
eyes.
And he is... Oh my god. He's only gonna get an 8. You are all in it for him.
Let's go.
As he's just kind of looking around. Number 2 is kind of just going around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's just kind of looking at this general area. Number 3. I mean, Benjamin's in front, so Benjamin's just kind of like, whoa, and number 3 is just kind of like 1, all right. This guy is just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. And with that, we are back to the top of the thing. We now have Alaria.
Misty step.
Perfect. You went away from the stairs, you fool. I am going to cast... Well, actually, hang on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm not reaching it from there. However, I move 1, 2, 3, then 5. Okay, move me 3 over.
1,
To the
2,
right.
3.
I'm going to Misty Step all the way downwards.
It's 30, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright,
Nice.
so that is
Let's use
1.
1, 2.
And then there was 1, 2, 3, so 4, 5, 6. I get right on the stairs.
Let's go, Alaria.
1, 2,
Clever.
3. You can
Clever
head
girl.
down, and when next turn, you will be able to investigate inside the ship.
I'm heading down.
All right, we will see that next go around.
Oh!
Let's
I
go.
totally forgot you had Misty
Beautiful.
Step, so that's
Beautiful.
funny. With that, Murray, it is now going to be your turn.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna go up 1. A right 3.
1, 2, 3.
Down 2.
Down
2, 1, 2.
2.
We're gonna try and hop on the front of the mast.
Oh.
That was my plan. That's what I was going to do.
Yeah, you can definitely try that.
That's what I was gonna do.
Can you? It's a bit raised up. I'm gonna say, can you roll me a DC 15 either athletics or acrobatics check?
Well, I'm definitely doing acrobatics because 14. Damn it.
That is just not enough. As you try and hop up onto the mast, you slip and fall into the water, causing a noise.
What was that noise?
He's now aware that there is something here. They hear a unnatural splash. They're going to begin approaching that area. You are currently in the water now. Here. That is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. That it is going to be Almon's turn. He is going to move 1, 2, and try to help you get out of the water. He's going to reach out his hand to you. Are you going to take it?
I'm definitely gonna take it.
As he's going to try and pull you out of the water, he is going to roll a stealth check with disadvantage. He is now in the field of vision of number 5. With disadvantage, the stealth check is going to be a... Where's my stealth? It's going to be a 9.
If you get caught, you could just persuade them all. You just persuade them all. We're looking for the short specter.
Number 5 is going to make a perception check.
Have dirt in your eye.
He gets a frickin' 4.
Ha! You got dirt.
Doesn't
in his
notice
eye.
what's going on here as Amon helps pull Murray out, and Murray, you get brought right there. All right.
Make the save, man.
However, they still know there is a sound here. They're still going to be approaching this area, but at the current moment, they don't know the two of you are there. That is going to be Amon's turn. It is now going to be Midori. Yes. What would Midori do? Well, because of engine, she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First things first, she's going to try and stealth again. Yeah, that's a 7.
Oh.
Number 1. Yeah, she rolled really bad. Number 7. Nat 1. Oh my god.
Let's go. He actually has dirt in his eye.
Wow.
Let's go.
Midori is going to try and hop up DC 15 acrobatics. My god, terrible roll. Seems like everyone's just falling. Everyone wants to just go for a swim tonight. Jesus, I don't think anything saves this. Yeah. That's an 8.
Ooh.
As Midori slips into the water.
Oh no.
Making a splash, alerting people that there is something alerting the other side that there's something going on in here.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh no.
With that, it is going to be Mogarn's turn.
Oh my god. I have some ideas. I have like an artificer version of like prestidigitation, basically. So I can give things like small little visual effects. So I can make something like emit light or like play an odd sound or something.
Ah.
And I also have catapult, so I can throw these things.
Ah.
That is a spell slot though. Actually, never mind. I can't do them both. I just realized. They're both actions. Damn. Okay. Well, I can still just throw it, I guess.
Nice. I kind of like that we're doing a stealth map. We don't often get to do these.
This is fun. This is fun.
What are you deciding, Mogarn?
I'm trying to think.
Well,
I'm
think
also looking at like what I
again.
have in my inventory. If I help up Midori, is that an action?
Probably.
Probably, yeah. The
Okay.
help action, effectively.
Do you think you
Okay.
successfully
Alright.
distract person? What number? Yeah, person 1. Do you think you can like get them to move elsewhere? Because I can use my turn to help Midori up if need be.
The issue is they just heard a splash in the water. So it's like, yeah, theoretically, I could do magical tinkering. I could make an object play like a really loud noise.
Mm-hmm.
And then like throw it up, I guess. But would that work? Now it's just like, oh, I just heard two noises in opposite directions. Maybe at best it's like a 50-50.
I'd say if you threw something, like if there was like a louder noise made in like the top left, I feel like a splash could be like a fish or something.
Yeah.
But like a lot like bang or something like that.
Okay.
I am back. Have you decided on what you want to do?
It doesn't say I can enhance audio. It says I can play a recorded message. So I'd have to talk, which would
Connection
not be easy to do
terminated.
stealthily. It does say it works within 10 feet, though. So if I could chuck it, like, all the way up... No. I'd have to move one, chuck it all the way up, and then the guy could hear it. I could also just not even bother with the magical tinkering. I could just chuck something.
Yeah, you could.
Because I have,
Chuck.
like, thieves' tools and a dungeoneer's pack. I assume there's something metal in there that would make a clangorous sound.
You might have like a cup.
Yeah.
Like a drinking cup or something.
How far would you reckon I could throw something without needing to use catapult?
I mean, I'd say you could throw. I think you'll have to roll me a dexterity kind of attack. I'd say based on what you roll, I would say I can, might even be like, throwing something. Yeah, roll me like a dexterity attack roll, and depending on where you want to throw it, and depending how well you roll, that'll decide how far you can throw it.
A dex roll, so just a d20. Add my dex modifier.
An attack roll.
Yeah, dex check.
Yeah.
An attack roll. Okay, so yeah.
I don't know if you have proficiency in throwing things. I don't think you do, so it would
I
just
do
be
not.
flat dex.
Okay.
Yeah, just dex check.
7.
Oh.
7.
You can throw it like 10 feet. Kind of slip up when you do it. Are you throwing it though? I mean, you just rolled, so I'm assuming you're throwing it. So which 10 feet do you want to throw it?
Rose it at engine. Hey, wait a minute!
Go after that guy!
I should have moved first, huh?
Yep. You had waited to roll, but you did, so.
Yeah, huh. Alright, well, I'll say I, try to throw it more towards the entrance, or, where we came in. Evidently, it doesn't go too far. It basically lands the space diagonally
Lands
up.
around. Lands right, in between you and engine,
Okay.
but, above. A spot that's kind of slightly elevated.
Alright.
Once he hears that, he will definitely be drawn to that noise because it's more recent and it's closer and louder. But yeah, he's definitely gonna
What was
walk
that
into that
noise?
general area.
Alright, and I'm gonna use my dash bonus action to sort of book it out of the line of sight. So,
Where are you going?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 now. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 10 left, 2 up.
Have 2 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You will
No, 10
provoke
left,
a
2 up.
stealth.
No, 10 left, 2 up, so 2 more to the left. From where it was.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Why am I not counting numbers? Oh my god, I stink. 1, 2, 3,
10 left,
4,
2 up.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, what? Okay. Okay. I see it. I see it now. Alright. Okay. Right here, right?
Yes. So I need to roll stealth, you said?
You need to roll stealth twice.
Alright.
Because, you know what? I'd say
Twice?
once, and then they each... Because you do
Okay.
enter two's field of vision.
That's a crit. Okay, we're
Oh,
good.
let's go.
Let's go.
Alright, here we go. They basically need to crit to beat that. Number 1 does not succeed. Number 2 does not succeed.
Awesome.
Sick.
Alright.
Not beat a crit. They would need to
And-
crit to basically beat that.
Also, since like Jason and I kind of discussed it out of character, I'll say before I like run off, I'll sort of motion to Engine to help up Midori.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, is that your turn, Mogarn?
That's my turn.
Alright, Engine, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna go over to Midori,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
and I'll hold out my hand and see if she accepts.
A good question.
Roll a persuasion check.
Because of your conversation from earlier, and because of what Alaria also said, she will accept your hand reluctantly and shakily.
Alright, I'll
Let's
pull her up
go.
and put her to the left of me.
Alright, as you do that, you will need to roll a stealth check.
Alright then. That is another 15.
Alright. He got a 15 exactly. Contest.
Uh,
Right? Is that how we do it? Or do we find it? I think we find...
Is it?
How have we done it before? I forget.
we've done
I
it
think we
both.
contested. Yeah, we have done it both.
This is a new game. How do we want to do this? If you match, do you find them, or do you need to contest?
I think for
I
certain
say you find them if
things,
you
for certain things contest.
Hmm.
See, we've done things before where we've done like people doing the same checks, and if they
Mhm.
match, it's just another contest.
Mm-hmm.
How's everyone
We-
feeling? Moving forward, if you match someone's stealth check, do you find them? Or is it a contest?
I would say contest.
I think it's more fun.
It is more
I
Okay.
think you actively have to be...
Yeah.
I think it is more fun.
fun. I'll roll again.
Yeah. Flat roll, obviously, for the second roll.
Okay.
What'd you get?
That is a 13.
16. He sees you
Um,
and Midori.
Midori,
Oh,
does
great.
she have to make the stealth check, or does he just see her?
I can say she can make one too.
Please, Midori. I can gaslight the hell out of this
She
man.
beats a 15, so she's hidden. She is hidden.
I can gaslight the hell out of
Um,
this man.
Alright. With that, it is now going to be the enemy phase. This guy heard a splash, then a clang, then another like ruffling, and then saw a figure. So this man is going to begin moving right up to you. Hey! Hey, wait a minute. As he heads down. Let me roll something real quick.
Okay.
Let me
Oh,
roll
wait.
a 6. If it's
Oh,
an
no.
even number, then it's the guy you got into conflict with the other day.
Please. No,
If
I'm
it's an odd
I'm on-
number,
I'm
on the
then it's
Benjamin
a
side, though.
completely-
wait, he's in the Benjamin side.
You are, right. Alright, never mind then. You know what, though? I'm gonna see if he recognizes you still.
That was what I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
That also makes sense.
yeah,
That's valid. Thank you for catching me on that.
yeah.
Like, this would be funny. But, alright. Odds? He has no idea about what happened today. He doesn't know who you are at all. Even, he knows who you are and he knows you're not supposed to be in town.
Okay.
That's an odd. He doesn't know
Awesome.
what happened with you.
Awesome. You love to see it.
Hey, you! What are you doing there?
Ah, good. You heard it too. I was on the lookout for the specter when I heard a mysterious noise in this direction.
Oh,
Did you hear another
You
one
roll
up
me a
there?
deception check. A deception check.
Oh, yes, sir. That's a 21.
Let's go.
With his insight, he immediately believes you're lying. Oh, you must be one of those guys who's working for Mr. Ridge. Are you on the lookout for the Short Spectre?
Yes, I'm on the lookout for the Short Spectre. I believe I heard another noise up there. Did you hear it too?
Yeah, I did. There was like a clanging.
That could be suspicious. I'll continue to check down here. You can go look up over there.
Yeah, I think I will do that, man. Thanks, by the way.
No problem.
Where was he initially? All right, he was there. Then
So you use
you
two.
were there. So it was 1, 2, 3, and now he's gonna move 1, 2, 3. Lost Midori. I lost the Midori.
Perfect.
Let's go.
He's gonna move. It's like right here now. He is convinced. You specifically, if he sees you again, unless you're like doing something actively shady, he thinks you're helping the plot. All right. Number 2's turn, however, is going to begin moving 1, 2, because he also heard the noise. 3, 4, 5, 6. Mogarn, Midori will both need to make more
Mogarn has
stealth
to roll
checks.
again. Oh, dang.
That is
Alright.
a 18.
Nice.
18. This is for Midori.
Come on, Midori.
That is a that was on its side.
Come on,
Oh
Midori.
jeez. That's an 8.
Oh.
And this guy,
Give another that
number
one.
2, gets a 3. Oh
Let's
my
go.
god.
Let's go. Let's go. These
no
guys need
idea.
glasses. Let's go.
Guys, you number 3
You love this.
also kind of heard a noise. He is going to begin moving. Oh god, what?
You locked the map
what the
layer,
fuck?
you right?
Yeah, of course. 1, 2. 3. No, stop. Stop. Stop.
Jumping onto the front mast doesn't seem viable now. At least for our side.
And then he's gonna. Fuck.
Oh
Please,
dear.
stop it. Oh my god, you're right. I should have locked this. Hold on.
I mean,
still
you
can,
can
right?
still lock it.
I
How
always
do I lock
lock the map layer before
I forget.
going into it.
Forget how to lock.
Here, isn't it just a right click on the...
Yeah, you
thing?
can right click, I believe. Right click on it.
Okay.
It's like...
No! Stop. I don't have a mouse. I mean, yes, I do, audience. I'm not a lame person.
There's a way to lock
But he moves
backgrounds
right-
removing. No. Great.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah, that's fine.
fantastic.
that's
Fine, it's
unfortunate.
fine. We'll be better next time, audience. I still think the map looks nice.
An experience.
Wow, feature has been missing since it was created in 2013. Sick.
Wow.
Good
Brilliant.
job, Google.
Thanks,
Good
Google.
job,
Very
Google.
cool.
Third question of the day.
Benjamin
Do you
also
like
heard the
Google?
noise.
And why not?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's kind of just looking out this way. His field of vision is very. Ooh, actually,
We're on the tip of it.
See
but we're
engine.
lower. Would he still see us?
I'm gonna
Technically,
I'm
we're
gonna allow
lower.
it for now. I'm gonna allow it.
Okay.
Now we encounter this side. This dude definitely heard a splash. He's definitely moving in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Amon and Murray definitely need to roll an investigation check.
Stealth.
I mean, stealth. Damn, Amon
You
with
gotta look
21.
real hard at this guy.
All right.
Is it my turn?
Roll stealth.
Roll stealth.
Okay. I'm proficient in that.
Let's hope
Shit,
that matters.
10.
Oh.
10. All right, here we go. Number
Midori
5.
should
What do you
also
get?
be proficient in stealth.
1. Oh my god, these guys are blind.
It's very dark out.
Number 6 also heard the noise. Also begin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Atlin didn't really hear it, but she's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel like you're in the sight. But you did kind of begin heading down, so I'm gonna say you're good.
Yeah.
You're good. I'm gonna say you're good. Number 7 is going to be
Alaria, please save us.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Everyone's rolling bad
Alright.
except you.
I need.
All right. With that, we are back to the top.
Not
Alara,
really
you
everyone,
headed-
but you've been
You're
rolling the best
headed
out of everyone.
down to the ship. Am I correct?
Yep, I'm heading down.
As you head into the ship, you are met with a series of boxes. They appear to be large crates, much of which you've seen come and go throughout the day at the port. Can you roll me an investigation check?
This is the time to roll good. This is the time. It's a good thing it's about that time. That was a funny more number on the die. That is a 16.
A 16. That is. That does beat the DC. As you begin searching around through these boxes, you begin opening them, kind of searching. You do see what looks to be grains and goods. It appears a bit differently from what Benjamin described on his ship. So it's not the exact same stuff. It appears that there's some different stuff. There's some vegetables here, some corn, some carrots.
Some drugs?
Not exactly jewelry. You don't find any drugs. But eventually you come across a very, very large crate in back. And as you try to open it, inside you find 3 people in chains
I knew it.
who appear to be unconscious.
Of course.
What are you gonna do?
I am going to try and get them out of here.
All right.
Am I able to, wake any of them up?
You can try.
I am going to attempt to kind of, shake them awake.
I will say that inside this group, there is 1 woman, 2 men. One is an elf. One of the men is an elf. The other is a human. The woman is also a human. As you attempt to try and shake them, their eyes kind of open, but they're just kind of You suspect they may be inebriated of some kind.
They were drugged.
Of course.
Yes.
Hey, if you can understand me at all, I'm here to get you out of here.
As they become aware of you, drool comes down from their mouth. It seems they're completely incapable of speech or really recognizing anything right now. They're currently in chains and rags.
Damn.
Can you unchain key them?
I am going to unchain them, of course.
Key.
Roll me sleight of hand.
Will we sleight of
Are you
chain?
trying to pick the lock?
Right.
Are you trying to pick the lock?
Yes. And I'm guessing that'll
Roll
be
me
sleight of hand.
Sleight
That's
of hand.
an unnatural 20.
Nice.
You picked that lock so good. You've never picked locks better in your life.
I have never
as
picked
the
locks
chains
better.
Off. You have never picked locks better in your life than right now, as you easily undo their chains. However, I would say that would take your turn at this point.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's very fair.
Yes.
If only you had message.
With that, as the music picks back up to more lighthearted stuff because the others aren't aware, Murray, it is going to be your turn.
What are you doing? Murray?
What's Murray doing?
Dirtlaw? Mr. Dirtlaw?
Mr. Dirtlaw?
The sheriff
Sheriff, we
Wait,
got an
sorry.
issue.
with the big iron on his hip.
We're unable to hear you, unfortunately.
Hold on. Sorry.
Oh,
Holding.
I heard that, kind of.
Holding. Holding.
Guys,
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Alright, but what did you say?
It's your
What you
turn.
doing?
It's your turn.
Alright. So, I'm gonna try again to jump on the ship.
All right, go ahead. Roll me a DC 15 acrobatics or athletics check.
My dice fell on the floor. 22.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Set, you succeed. Roll me a stealth check, though. It's my die.
11.
11. You gotta be kidding me. Nat 1 again.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god!
Doesn't know.
Huh?
All right, you have
What was
moved
that
1,
noise?
2, you've moved 10 feet. You still
Must have been
4.
the wind.
Ow. Ours must be oblivious.
Does that take all his movement, or does he still have some?
I'd say it's about like 10 feet up, I imagine.
So that's
just like,
probably,
it's not
he
exactly
probably has
like-
like 20.
You have 10 feet movement left.
Oh, okay.
I'll just move 2
Right?
spaces.
You move 1, 2.
Yeah.
You move 2, that's 10, and then you jump 10. So, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, I'll move 2 more.
All right. 1, 2. You are now right here. This is awesome. I'm glad that it's going more stealth-wise. Sadly, we often have times where shit just doesn't go well. It's almost turn now, though. Seeing what Murray is doing and how he almost... Amon is going to try and lead the others in the other direction if he can. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh no, he became long.
Long almond.
5, 6, and he is going to kind of intentionally make a bit of a racket. Just kind of, not like intentionally like make himself aware, but he's going to try and lead
Make a noise while he
number
makes
5 away.
it up there.
Make
Yeah.
a bit of a noise. He's still going to try and stealth check. It's a 15. Number 5. What are you going to get? A 12. A lot better. Still not aware, but he is now directed towards this direction. This is going awesome. All right, Midori's turn again. Now that she sees that Mr. Benjamin is right here,
We're in a bit of a
she's
pickle,
going to
Miss
try
Ringo.
and go.
Best to get out of Dodge.
I agree. As she is going to head kind of to the box.
Yeah, that makes
1,
sense.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, she's probably just gonna move 5 and try to hide behind the box. You'll have to dodge checks from 1 and 2. That is going to be a 16? No, it should be way higher than that. I'm looking at Amon's stats right now. Yeah, let me correct that. 1. No. That is an unnatural 20. Number 1.
There we go.
Number 1 got a 19. Oh my
Ooh,
god.
oh my
so
goodness.
close.
Ooh, close. And number 2 gets a 4. She is hidden. With that, it is going to be Mogarn's turn.
What are you doing, Mogarn?
I'm going to run down.
Go ahead.
You gonna dash down? Or you just
So
gonna go down?
yes.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Stop moving the thing.
Gonna dash
1, 2,
dance.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll move 8 down to start.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then the crate's sort of half on the tile, half not. Can I sort of shimmy past it, or do I have to go around?
You can like go here.
Okay, so that's 9.
9.
Scroll down.
Okay.
I think I'll move 1 more down, and then I'll use my action to hide.
All right. First things first, you do need to roll a stealth check to see if this guy
Okay.
saw you. You just ran.
You just run.
That is a 15.
He got a 7. You were not seen.
Awesome.
This is making a lot up for the fact that everyone kind of didn't do well.
And
Yeah.
then a stealth
and-
check to hide, right?
Yeah, go ahead. I'd say you're in no one's immediate vicinity, so you're already just kind of hidden.
Oh, that's another crit. Let's go.
Oof.
Rolling good today, I guess. I mean, my first roll was a
Alright.
4, so I'm glad
Is
I had
that
the
your
advantage. Yeah, that's my turn.
Mr. Engine, it is now your turn.
I feel like no matter where I go, I'm going to be in field of vision of number 2.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I
I mean,
think-
you could just hang out with number 1.
Yeah, I was thinking of moving alongside the, like, 4 spaces around where number 1 is, so when he sees me, he's like, hey, me and number 1, we're looking in this area, and he can, like, back me up. That's what I was thinking.
This guy knows you're here, but he thinks you're part of it. So
Yeah,
he's
so
like,
I'm gonna go 4 spaces to the right, just, like, make it look like I'm looking through the water,
1,
seeing
2,
if I can
3.
find anything. And when number 2 comes over
Thanks,
here, me
man.
and number 1 are gonna
Good
be
job.
like, oh
The
yeah.
water. Good idea. Could be a
Trying to
sea
see
creature.
what I can find.
Is that all you are doing?
Yeah.
It's going to be enemy phase. Number 1 is just kind of going to hang out with you as he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Amon is actually in the field. Here we go, Amon. Nat 20, Amon.
He's
Man is
invisible.
stealthy. I mean,
Let's
1
go.
got a good number, but doesn't help. Number 1's like, oh, I'm doing my part. He's like trying to show off to Engine. He's like,
Mhm.
I'm helping too.
Mhm.
Number 2, completely unaware of Midori, who has not moved. I think he's going to notice that the sound was really nothing and begin to head back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mogarn, you're already hidden.
Yeah,
basically.
already
What did
hidden.
you get again? You got
I got a crit.
I mean, if he crits, he does not. He's not aware of you.
Let's go.
The stealth map is really a stealth map for once. I love it.
You have to see.
Even if it all blows up now, this is.
Yo,
this
look,
is
it's a
amazing.
Venn diagram.
It is.
Number 5 is gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, he has to beat a crit.
Yeah.
He doesn't. Number 6 kind of sees it's nothing and begins to head back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's go.
For
Let's
my
go.
sanity. 5, 6. Be like right there. Kind of like looking around. Number 7. Just gonna kind of double back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Catelyn gonna get back into her spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh boy.
All right, and that is the enemy phase. We are back to Ilaria.
Did
You are
Benjamin
currently
move and the person on the
with-
boat move?
right. I need to. Benjamin, just kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Perfect.
and boat guy number 3 One. This one's the biggest pain in the ass. Let's just get you off the boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now beat a crit.
Yeah, no, beat a crit. 16. Pretty good. Not enough.
Not good enough.
Alaria, we are back to you.
What are you doing?
This is awesome. I'm having very.
So I'm thinking as she's attempting to like guide them towards where she came from, she's gonna think about it and then basically is going to tell them to remain.
They don't even seem to be capable of moving. Seems they appear to be so drugged they can't move or do anything. You imagine this was done so that they can provide no resistance.
I'll be back for you. Hang tight. Alaria is going to exit.
Roll me a stealth check. This is
will.
about to go hard. This could be really freaking hard.
You love to see an 18.
Right. Ooh. Perception check. 3. Catelyn isn't aware of you.
Oh, you love to see it.
Alaria gets out, notices she's right there, and Alaria preps an Eldritch Blast.
As you do this, you will have advantage if you attack her. She is not aware you were there.
Thinks about it, and then fires at the mast.
We have our signal.
All right. Hold on, let me get better music for this. As the mask goes up in flames, Catelyn sees the light go out, and I'd say because of that specifically, she is made aware of your presence. I feel
fair.
like the beam of light,
Yeah, that's fair.
like 5 feet from her, like you just blew your cover. You basically just did what, like, you used your sneak attack, so you blew your cover.
Congratulations, Miss Yalia. You're not fooling anyone now.
You again. The woman with the tacky clothes.
Yeah. It's me. Unfortunately, you won't get to know what orange looks like. You're a
As
dead woman.
Catelyn is going to yell to our men, "We have an intruder on our ship! Come get her!" As she alerts to all of her men now lose attention from anything else and are going to begin heading towards the ship. Oof. This is about to be-
unless you're moving, I assume that's your turn.
That is.
You should
That's
probably
my
get rid of
turn.
those
Assuming.
bubbles. At least the one on Catelyn.
Yeah, arranged on group. Fucking.
Ah,
No!
And
we killed her
she's go-
already.
Oh, where'd she go?
There we
Yeah,
go.
we took
There
her
we
out. Alright, there we go.
go. All right. That is your turn. It is going to be Murray's turn.
Murray was right
You
there.
just
so he
saw the
knows what's
signal.
up.
I am going to go over. I'm going to go 1, 2 down, 1 to the right.
1, 2. 1 to the right?
Wait, hold on. Yes. 2 down,
All right.
1 to the right.
What are you doing?
He said he's moving
I'm gonna go-
2 down
Okay.
and 1
Well,
to the
first
right.
I'm gonna move,
Alright.
and then I'm gonna
You're gonna
And
blow
then
out your
I'm-
gat?
block him up.
Yeah.
Like yeah. Block him up.
Yopper.
Get him.
All right, let me roll for damage. Roll to hit. 15.
That is going to miss. As you whip out your gun and try to blast her with a laser, she narrowly dodges out of the way and becomes aware of your presence. Oh, you as well. I see. You're trying to screw with my business. Well, I don't think so there, buddies. Alright. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
As Amon sees that, he is immediately going to begin... Amon understands now that it's the Yalia group who's responsible. Number 5 is right here. He doesn't know if this guy knows, but I think he's just going to take an educated guess as he sees that this guy's about to start running to the ship.
All right, beat him up.
He is still hidden.
Get him!
Oh, he
Amon
gets sneak attack.
Is going to run.
Yes,
He gets
advantage.
Sneak attack. Well,
He doesn't get
have
actual sneak attack. He just
ability.
gets advantage. Yeah. There's a difference. Yeah.
I'm gonna say fuck it. He activates Rage off rip with his bonus action. He's only gonna get 1 punch. Maybe that's all it takes.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I mean, he has advantage. He
Here
could
we
just
go.
crit.
That's not a crit, but that's a 23 to hit. 22
Nice.
to hit. Which definitely does as he ignites himself with fire. So, it was your group, huh? Well, even if you didn't know, sorry. Gotta beat you up by association. If you're innocent, I'll feel bad about this later, but for right now... That is going to be a quick 10 damage as he smacks the guy in the back and makes him immediately aware of his presence. I'm going to say we don't need this anymore either. Let's see, where is this guy's HP? All right. As he takes a big blast of fire to the back, that is Amon's turn. Midori sees the fire. So, it was them, huh? Immediately begins dashing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's as far as you can get. Does not care about stealth at this point.
That's
So, becomes immediately known to number 1 and number 5.
let me see if I can
All
convince
right.
my buddy not to fight her.
With that, it is now going to be Mogarn's turn.
Here's a question. Was it ever confirmed that it's only one of them?
Dory said one of them was responsible, but technically you don't 100% know if Benjamin is innocent of anything.
It would be good to know. It would be good to know if he's clean or not.
Yeah. Next question. Do I Hail Mary try and jump onto the ship from the crate?
That would be hilarious.
You
Because this guy's blocking my
fuck it.
path.
I'd say that's probably your best course of action, honestly. You have 3 people on
I only
you.
have a +2 to acrobatics.
Nah, you
If
got this. You got
if
this.
Or,
I'm gonna say
this is gonna sound really stupid. Can I cast Thunder Wave on myself?
what? What are you
Why?
trying
Thunder
to
Wave
do?
knocks back 10 feet.
Oh my
I mean, you
goodness.
could do that, but you're taking the damage. Is what is happening.
Right. I would risk. I would take damage on myself, and I would risk breaking concentration on Expeditious Retreat. But it would be a guaranteed knock me back 10 feet onto the onto the deck of the ship.
That's so true.
That's very risky.
I'm tempted to say it's less risky than a +2 on acrobatics.
Well, what would be the
Do
DC?
I know the DC?
What would be the DC?
Yeah.
That's probably the determining factor. From using
Thunder
the
Wave.
no,
well,
the
I mean,
DC
to
to
hop
jump
that,
from the box onto the ship.
What's the DC
I
for
feel
that?
like it's about 5 feet, so probably only like a 10, if I'm being honest.
Okay. With a
With a
+2,
+2, you need an
the odds
8 or
are in my
higher.
favor. But I've been rolling good all day. It's gonna come down at some point.
The choice is yours. I will respect whichever decision you make.
Same.
Oh.
I'm just saying, some say they're in enemy lines, and then you're Mogarn.
What are you doing?
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's try it. I'm gonna climb up onto the crate. I'm gonna get over to the edge.
1, 2.
I'm gonna Hail Mary, try and jump the gap.
Acrobatics.
I'm gonna be so pissed if this doesn't work.
DC
Come
10.
on.
Come on.
Come on.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's a 8.
No.
You fall in the water.
Alright. I should have
roll me a
thunderwaved
skill
myself,
check.
apparently.
He should have done it. He should have done it.
Oh, that's a 2 and a 1? So that's a 4? That's a 4, 2 plus 2?
Benjamin crit, and this guy got a 14. So they both see Mogarn out of nowhere jump and then fall into the water.
Wow.
You have the
I
contract
can't
with
believe
Benjamin.
I created
You
the
could-
crazy,
you could
the
talk your way
greatest
out of
plan
this.
ever.
Yeah,
I can't believe.
yeah.
No, I can't. They don't know
Benjamin
it's
sees
me.
this.
Well,
Benjamin
once they
sees
see
this,
it's
and
you,
he's
you
like,
can talk your way out of this.
No, I was trying to jump onto their ship.
What
No,
the-
I cannot talk my way out of this one.
That's the defeatist attitude right there.
I'm so screwed. I can't believe I let you guys talk me out of this. Oh.
I mean, the DC was 10. I mean,
I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen.
It's because you
I should
jinxed
not have let you
yourself
guys
by
talk me out
saying
of this.
you jinxed yourself by saying that it could go wrong. No.
No, if you didn't tell me the DC, I would have thunderwaved myself. Honestly, I would have. I would have assumed it was higher and thunderwaved myself.
as Benjamin sees you fall into water. Wait, was that the guy I hired?
No, he wouldn't know it's me. How would he? I'm in
He's
the
in the
armor.
armor.
Contract.
He's in the armor.
Oh, right. What the? Is that it? What? Man, there's someone who's trying to get on the ship but just fell into the water. Be on the lookout for that. What the? Like, oh my. What? That wasn't the. Huh? He's like, there's more.
Mogarn obliterated it by going into the water and actually destroyed the ship.
God, why does this keep happening? Right, yeah. Gotta click off, and then, you're now on the hunt. This is so awesome. What a fun combat. I'm gonna say honestly, these guys also, like, they know people are here. Just get rid of these godforsaken orbs. Very fun stealth, though. I did like that it lasted for a bit before it fell
I can't
apart.
believe you guys talked me out of it.
I'm sorry, Spencer.
I respect
my
Spencer's
bad.
mindset.
Dungeon, it's your turn.
I'm
Technically,
betwixt
Mogarn
two
technically have
roads.
an action and a bonus action.
Do I have any more movement?
Let's see. You tried to jump. I feel like this would stunt your movement. I feel like falling into the water.
Okay.
I feel like you have to get out of the water first,
Mm-hmm.
and you could swim, I guess.
Okay.
You are where? You are. Wait a minute.
You're
Wearing heavy armor.
I'm wearing medium armor. It's infiltrator.
True.
Right, so you're not directly sinking into the water, but if you don't get out of there, it might be a bit bad for you. All right. What, are you going to use your action and bonus action to try and do anything, or
I can't do anything.
You can dash.
I have a swim for a sec?
Can I dash in the water? Is that allowed?
Yeah.
PM?
Yeah, I think so. Swim speed
Okay.
is different, though.
Yeah. I mean, even if you
Climb
consider it
speed
like
and swim
half my
speed
movement.
are usually half normal. All right. So let's see.
So if I use my dash to get
Fine.
an extra 30 feet of movement, I can get out of the water on a dash.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll do that. 1 down, 1 to the left.
And then, all right. What a goofy map. It's a shame we only have an hour left.
Oh, dang.
Good.
We'll see. We'll see. What do you want to do?
Nothing. What can I do? That's my turn.
All right. Engine, it is now your turn.
I'm very curious to see what's Benjamin's on the ship, but Dahlia is right there. And if he does nothing, that's just a waste. But I am thorough. I'm very thorough. And they are distracted with seeing Mogarn.
This is true.
I think I'm going to seize the opportunity and jump on Benjamin's ship, and I'm going to dash.
1, 2, 3, 4. Roll me a acrobatics or athletic chest DC 15.
DC 15.
How far did you move? 5 times.
That is a
20.
15.
All right. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You're 1 away.
I'm so close.
That's okay. That means next turn, as soon as you go into the thing, you'll be able to go right inside.
All right. Are you trying to hide, by the way?
Yes.
All right. You have to roll really bad for Benjamin not to see you. For Benjamin to see you.
How bad is really bad?
Oh no.
This can't be good.
That's not a good thing that you said that.
Oh,
got a
what the
9.
number is?
9. That's Catelyn. Where are you, Benjamin? There you are. There you are, Benjamin. He got a 6.
Awesome.
You're hidden.
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh wait,
Right.
I forgot. I still have.
It's
Yes.
enemy face now.
It's no longer 9. It's a 13. That's funny.
I mean, we start with 1. 1 sees Midori, immediately assumes it's the short Spectre. It is going to go and try and attack her. 1, 2. My God, we're actually getting to the combat part of the combat. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. How goated are they at actually fighting people? With a 9, this guy tries to swing at Midori and completely whiffs. And that is his turn. Number 2 sees this guy hop out of the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He now sees you. He's trying to attack you, but he can't on his turn. Doesn't have range. Number 3, however, sees you.
Number
1,
3. Pick number 3, my lord.
2, 3. Is going to approach and try to attack you. What is your armor class?
My armor class is 16.
With a 12, this guy is going to try and
Yes.
attack you, but you narrowly dodge out of the way.
Let's go.
With that is going to be, we'll say it's Benjamin's. At seeing this, Benjamin is not going to approach. He's instead going to head in downstairs.
Oh no.
He's
Oh,
going to-
perfect.
Somehow doesn't see Engine, who's like hiding right behind the railings of the stairs.
He's
As
going
he
downstairs.
steps
That's not a good sign.
down. He seems to be. I mean, as I've said, Benjamin does not really like conflict. He can fight if he has to, but he doesn't. Really
Better have nothing down there, Benjamin.
He lets his men do it. With
That's
that,
true.
is now going to be number 5's turn. Number 5 is going to try and attack
Continue
Amon
the
by
bad
turning
rolls,
around.
number 5.
That was on its side. That is actually going to hit with a unnatural 20. However, he's using a sword, and Amon has Rage activated, meaning he will resist this.
Good.
He is going to deal 2 damage as he slashes at Amon. There we go. It is now going to be number 6's turn. He's going to run to the ship to help his woman, not really woman, his boss
His
lady.
boss.
He's going to start dashing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's dashing. This guy is also dashing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh,
9,
dear.
10, 11, 12. Looks like we're in for a battle, folks. We're in for
Good
boy.
day for a
swell battle.
swell battle.
It is now going to be Catelyn's turn as she sees you. Let's see. What does Catelyn want to do? Let's see. Let's see. She's going to step back. 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you still within range of this? Yeah, you definitely are. My music. Oh, I forgot to loop the music. No, playback limit. Oh. All right. Well, all right. With that, Catelyn is actually going to cast a hold person
Oh
on
no.
Ilaria.
Go on. Succeed, Ilaria. Don't get held.
Wisdom. Wisdom.
Roll
saving
me
throw?
a wisdom saving throw.
All right, bet.
You got this.
15.
You succeed.
Oh, thank goodness.
As he attempts to hold person, she manages to unsuccessfully not get hit, not land it, I guess you would say is the wording.
You resist
As-
it.
Yes. As you resist it. As she tries to hold you with her magic, you kind of, yeah, no! As
I
you
don't
resist
think
it.
so.
That is going to be her turn. We are now at Ilaria's turn.
There's a lot of things I can do here, but what do I want to do? What am I thinking?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna slap that
The
sexy
odds are
woman.
stacked against you.
No, she doesn't
Back
get to be.
against
She doesn't get to
the
be called anything after what she has. No, she. This one's going down.
Yeah, I can't believe I took a hot woman and made her evil.
Oh,
I don't
how
know anything
cliche.
Cliche.
All right.
Oh, how cliche. I almost
You
said
know what
something
I'm
that probably
gonna
didn't-
do? You know, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
What?
set things up. Let me confirm one thing.
The time is over.
The time is over.
Do I go for the more defensive option, or do I go all at offense right out the gate? You know what? I think we're gonna go defense. Seeing as there are a lot of people going towards her location, Ilaria is going to use her second spell slot, her last one,
Oh,
to cast Blur.
oh, let's go. Yes, you have 2 warlock spell slots. Do you ever get another one? I don't think you do.
I do.
You have to rest. Can we just
I
short
do
rest, guys? Can we just
eventually.
quickly in the middle of battle short rest?
I do
Oh, when do
eventually
warlocks get a
more.
third spell slot? When they're level 15?
I can confirm to you when they do, but I am going to cast Blur.
Alright, anyone who attacks you has disadvantage. If the effect doesn't lie on sight. Alright, yeah, this
I
will be
get a
effective.
third one at
Nobody-
level 11.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
nice.
whoa.
Alright, with that, are you finished? Your turn. Are you gonna move or
I am going to do one more thing and set this up because I can do this as a bonus action. It has to be within 30 feet. Let me confirm. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I am not within 30 feet, so I am going to move 3 to the right.
3 to the right? Alright. 1, 2, 3.
And I am going to mark this Yalia with Hexblade's Curse.
Oh, let's go.
Yep. So you crit on a 19. That's how it works, right?
I crit a 19, and I gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls.
Yes. Alright. You are locked on and ready to roll. Is that your turn?
Yep. You are not getting away with this.
It is your turn. Murray, you are up next.
Okay. I'm going to try again with Blockbook, use one to the flat rack, but I'm going to shoot the enemy. Target.
We're gonna move 1 to the left.
I meant right.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, yeah, go ahead. I mean, you've got a 60-foot
Oh,
range
Bryce.
weapon, I believe.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, Bryce is
Oh,
there.
oh no, Dad.
Dead.
Dead.
Dead died.
Got hit.
That is
Oh.
what has been doing
His
bad today.
gun backfired.
His gun did backfire.
Backfired. Oh
A
no.
moment of silence.
07.
For 7.
Oh, 7.
You know, people have said the exact same thing. At the
Welcome
same
back.
time.
He's alive.
Welcome back.
Alright, yeah, but for a roll, I rolled a, a 50.
A 15?
15.
15?
Yeah. Hit.
That hits.
Let's go roll damage.
Okay. 12 damage.
Nice.
12 damage. Yes. All right.
Big numbers.
Where are we? Big numbers. This is number 7. Right? Number 7. All right. All right. Very good. Very good. Very good. Damn, as you deal the damage. I can't wait for my playback to end so I can actually hear music again.
Yo, same Demio.
Imagine just not having
All
it
right.
up.
Is that your turn?
Yes, that'll be my turn.
Right. With that, it is going to be Amon's turn. He's just going to hit this guy again.
Get him.
That is a 22 again. As Amon is going to deal... How much damage is that? That is... How much is my residuals? My residual checks? Alright, plus rage. That is going to be max damage of 11 with a punch.
Let's go.
As
God, this is...
number 5 falls unconscious.
Let's go.
Amon still has a bonus punch if he wants. He's going to hop back and help this guy who's attacking Midori. He's just gonna attack him. Another 22! What the hell?
If there's anything Amon is, it's consistent.
And another 11! Oh my god.
If there's anything Amon is, it's consistent.
It's consistent. He's very consistent as he punches this guy. Sorry, you're attacking.
He's doing
a
heroes
friend.
proud.
Alright, with that, it's going to be Midori's turn. She's going to leave this guy's... Actually, she's going to cunning action disengage. And then she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How far is Psychic Blade again? Let's see here. Yeah, this is not as epic without my music playing. Range of 60 feet.
She can move that much?
What? Hold on. Let me double check something here. So disengage 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Are you in sight? Oh yeah. You are. You were right, by the way. She disengaged. Still has an action. Let's see.
That would not be enough for...
Yeah, it seems a bit more than 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she can
If that's what you're
use
going
her
for.
I'm
actions
just
to
double
dash.
checking. Chris, 30 feet. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You are correct. Regard, I think she's actually just going to disengage 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
She can still
She's gonna hop
dash.
on. She will. She will. She will try and dash.
Come on, you got this.
Needs to make an acrobatics. Doesn't succeed. Falls in the water.
Come on.
You gotta be.
No one can get on
gotta
this
be-
mess!
Why is
And
the
then she's
15
gonna,
so hard
use
to
the rest of her
get?
dash to hop back on. She's just gonna.
Why is it
she's
so
feeling a bit
hard to get on the
emotional
boat?
right
15
We
should
have-
not be
we
that hard to
had-
beat.
We had door RNG, now we have masked RNG.
No, we have the masked RNG now.
Or more like boat RNG, because we can't get into the boat, whether it's from jumping on the side or
Or
the
the
mast.
boat, we've truly evolved.
Ted, can you make me the host again?
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna play back. I'm back. I'm back, baby. Jack is back.
Who's back? Back
Oh, yeah,
again.
I'll do it.
Alright, Mogarn, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's going to be Mogarn.
Good question. I have an idea.
Are you
So
gonna
to
Thunder
start,
Wave again?
I am going to Thunder Wave. I'm going to use it as written as an attack. So they both need to roll con saves. DC 13.
It's an AOE, right?
Yes, 15 feet.
Alright.
Oh shit, 15-foot cube? Hang on a minute.
Ooh,
Wait.
I think they still get hit. I think.
Not the guy on the left.
Let me double check that.
15 foot.
Yeah, because it would be in
Boys.
front of you, right? It would be in front of you. So no.
Yeah, if it's a 15-foot
Right.
cube. I should have said 15-foot radius, my bad. Shoot. Do I want to waste a spell slot on this then? No.
You.
You can just punch him right in the face.
You can just take him and throw him onto the into the
You
water.
could just throw him into the water, yeah.
If this is AC2, he'll just die.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take the disengage action,
Okay.
and I'm going to try to jump onto the ship again.
Fair enough.
That's a DC 10.
I just need to beat an 8 on the die. We can do this.
Come on.
Mogarn.
Come on, Mogarn.
Yes, that's a 15.
Oh, let's go.
All right. 5, 10. You have successfully crossed the
Okay. I guess I will. No, I usually use my action. I haven't used my bonus action, but my only bonus action is dash.
I mean, you could dash to
I
get
think you can dash. I think you
underneath.
should.
You could
Get into the ship, you think?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'll do then. I'll try to be stealthy. Is this like disadvantage? Because he's right there.
Well, he's below
well,
as well.
He
He's
went
actually
into the
in
ship.
He's below the ship.
Oh, okay, so it's just a regular stealth check.
I should just do that. Actually, let me not delete his existence. Let me just
Yeah.
come right here.
Alright, so yeah, I will dash, I will go down the stairs, and I will try to do so stealthily.
I mean, these guys just know you're here, flat out.
Yeah.
I would say. But you're trying to stealth while you're down there, is what I'm getting.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. You make it. I'm gonna say before we investigate the inside of the ship, engine, you're going down as well.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes.
All right. You merge. You fuse.
So you wish to be thorough as well,
become-
Mogarn. I
You
respect
become Menjin.
As you both
Morgagin.
head down. Are you both stealth checking?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you both like trying to do this secretly, like he doesn't know you're there?
Yes.
All right.
That is an 18.
All right.
That is a 10.
All right. As you head down into the ship, you hear talking. Are you going to try and listen in?
Yes.
Yes.
You are currently hidden behind the initial crates. You're kind of like you see a bunch of crates and you hide behind them. In the distance, you can see Benjamin. I forgot his name for a second there. You see him talking with someone. Roll me perception checks.
Oh boy.
Alrighty then.
Oh my goodness, that is a third crit. Why am I critting on
Why are
all
you
the
critting
checks
on
and
all
not the
the
attacks?
checks?
Mogarn can hear, man. He can hear.
I
is an
equipped with noise
18.
amplifiers.
18 and Mogarn.
You got a crit.
Crit.
I got a crit.
Right. Yeah. Oh, well, fucking Mogarn, you definitely hear. Mogarn, you hear this conversation. Things are really getting dicey up there. Ugh. All right, we have to protect the goods. All right, we can't let someone get in the way of this. Yes, we can't let someone get in the way of this. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Like, we can't let them intervene with the goods. Are you all right? Never, Benjamin. Oh, okay, you're acting a bit strange. Come on, you have to get rid. As suddenly, you see that Benjamin gets stabbed. And suddenly, something begins to glow on the interior of the ship.
Oh.
What are you doing? What I must. As there be a red glow begins to shine on the floor of the ship. As suddenly, Mogarn and Engine, your eyes begin to burn.
Oh no.
You see as Benjamin's body begins to be covered in a black mass as he begins convulsing. No! What are you? As suddenly something rises from the area as you two see this.
Oh, great.
You know what?
Now I have to convince Ilaria not to kill Catelyn and deal with this. Awesome.
Yeah, you didn't core in on that one.
You guys do this. I'm just gonna DM you.
I didn't think you'd be the first one to find them. I should have said something. I realized that
Oh
later.
my.
Oh.
You see this thing.
Oh. And that's what Benjamin turned into?
Benjamin turned into. With that,
Oh no.
it is now the enemy's turn.
Oh no.
Anyways, where's my music? Yeah, there it is.
Well, it's a good thing we went to check, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good
It's always
thing.
good to be thorough. Damn.
There was a reward for seeing both. As that happens, yeah, you guys are currently away from the site. We are now back to enemy phase. Number one, kind of only has one option, and it's attack Almond.
Unless it really wants to go after the short specter.
That is going to be 13. That's a miss. These guys are not very good.
I mean, they're
After
dog
that-
workers. They're not really fighters.
Number 7. Or I guess I should go in order.
I'm glad the person
Number
I got trouble with was
1,
the person who was doing
4,
the bad dealing, so I could use that.
7, 6.
I'd be like,
1,
hey, City,
2,
I knew.
4,
I knew,
5,
City. I knew.
6.
I knew.
They're just moving there. They're like, they see that Mogarn ran into the ship. They're like, we have to go after him. Number 6, however. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think he's going to stay there. Number 7, however, is going to get in the way of that. 1, 2, and try to attack Ilaria. Here we go.
You can try.
What is your armor class?
My armor class is 16, but it's disadvantage.
Yep. That is a 15. An exact
Right.
miss.
Go.
With that, it is now going to be Atlin's turn. I think at this point, she's just gonna... She's gonna try and hold person again? That might be the play, but now that she sees there's 2 of you, I think she's gonna be a little more... Yeah, screw it. I think she's gonna try and do it again. She's gonna burn a second level 1 spell slot. Cast Hold Person. Roll me a Wisdom saving throw.
Me, I'm guessing?
It's, Ilaria. Yeah, I should clarify.
Alright. Oh dear. Okay. Please. Well, fun while it lasted. That's a 10.
That is not succeed. You are now paralyzed for the duration. She is then going to burn an action surge. Or 1 action surge. To... Let's see, what is the better option here?
Eldritch Knight. Interesting.
Oh, right, she does have that. Oh, I'm mean. Actually, is it better for... I think she's going to... Yeah! How far are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then she's going to Blade Beam you. With her scimitar.
Well, at least it's
So-
neutral.
What do you mean neutral?
Blur? Or does that get rid of blur?
You're paralyzed. This is a crit. A guaranteed crit.
No, it's a crit if
Wait.
you're within 5 feet.
Right.
You get advantage if... Or
Can't you
if
move?
you're...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Thank you for
Sick.
telling. She's just gonna attack you and instantly crit you.
Sick.
Did use basically all of her good stuff to do this, though. But hey. Alright, here we go.
And this would be doubled, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Goody.
That is going to be... You're going to take 16 slashing damage.
Oh, Alaria's bloodied. Already.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
She still has a bonus action, I think. Well, she hasn't taken any damage, so she's not going to second wind yet. But that is her turn. Immediately after this is whatever the fuck this is turn. As suddenly this creature rushes past Engine and Mogarn and exits the ship. Alright. Let me show everyone what just popped out.
Watch this thing be
As
yellow so
suddenly-
it attacks everything. Oh boy!
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me do this secretly.
Oh, he's
look
big.
at him, he's looking at you!
He's huge.
Oh,
He's
he's huge.
the whole ship. He consumes everything.
He is the oncoming storm.
He's
As
darkness.
this guy goes red, he pops out from right here. I'm going to say that will take his full movement. However, he's now in the field of play.
You gotta tell those guys to dip, to run.
And these guys now become yellow. They're
Oh,
like,
dear.
what the hell is that thing? I mean, technically number one.
I mean, does number
technically an
one
enemy.
see
He
it?
probably doesn't see
I'd
it.
say roll, maybe? Because it probably made a
I feel like it's making enough noise that he sees it.
Okay.
And he turns around and he's like, what the hell? I'd say everyone sees this. Even Gatlin's like, what the hell? Paralyzed Alaria, your eyes begin burning.
No!
Amon's eyes begin burning as well. God dang. No, not one of those things again. Ray, your eyes begin burning.
Oh no!
The haters are trying to stop him.
The haters are in fact trying to start him.
Try to say something?
Don't you
Sorry,
love
audience.
Discord?
We're only human.
No, Discord's only an application that works like 30% of the time. It's not our fault.
Clearly, we should move to TeamSpeak.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh, he's back.
Welcome back.
Oh,
I'm
welcome back.
sorry about this, guys. Just my internet's
No,
been
no,
out.
no, you're good.
No,
you're
no,
good.
no,
You
no.
know
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's your internet service provider's
as-
fault.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, I should clarify. Wrong music. Fuck. Oops. Never
Oh,
mind.
song change? Song change? You know what?
This is the Chaos Spawn theme.
I'll allow it.
Murray, your eyes begin
For
to
now.
burn as you see that creature.
Oh! What the hell?
As well, Midori's eyes begin to burn.
Yep.
Oh. What the hell is... What? Yes. With that, I'm gonna also just say, for the sake of transparency, these goobers also just pop out of the ship.
Oh, thanks. Looks like things just got more dangerous, P2.
It's always something.
I'm gonna
As you
try to look
Oh.
on the other side, see what's going on the other side of the other boat.
They appear to be going through combat.
Can I see that Alaria is paralyzed?
Roll. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, so they're out in the open. There's a blazing fire kind of lighting up the area. You definitely see that.
Alaria! Damn it.
With this, as I will say that in the initial rush, as the Chaos Spawn rushed past you, and you kind of saw it and turned your heads, if you tried to look back at the original person who seemingly stabbed and did this to Benjamin, they appear to be gone.
Hmm.
However, if the ship survives, maybe you will move past this. Maybe you'll get to investigate the ship later, perhaps. With that, that is the end to the enemy phase. Alaria, we are back to you.
Alaria, break out of it.
You took damage, so
Do I get to do another wisdom? Is that how
I
it
believe
works?
every time
Yes.
you take damage, you get a chance to break free. The target can make, at the
Okay.
end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. So we'll take your turn.
It will take your turn, but you can get out of it.
Wisdom.
You can try and get out of it.
16!
Oh, good.
That's a success. You break
Also-
out of it.
Should I try to do how would concentration work with this? Would I roll concentration
I think
again?
you would roll
Or does that just
concentration. I don't
drop?
think it turns it off.
It doesn't say it drops.
I think you just roll it again.
Is it a concentration-based spell?
Oh no, your concentration is broken if you're
Oh.
incapacitated. No.
Oh,
Yep. Sorry.
dang. There
Helen
goes
plays
Blur.
part. All right.
I should have gone for shatter. Oh well.
Yeah, you don't have any
That
more
is your
spell
turn,
slots.
sadly. Murray, you're up next.
Okay. I'm going to move one left.
All right.
One. And down 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. You will provoke an opportunity attack.
No, I meant, can I go down one more space?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you
you
can.
if
Roll
you do
provoke an
do
But
that,
if
If
you
you
get
pass
to
her,
her
she'll
range
have a
and then
chance
moving.
to hit you.
Oh.
She hasn't burned her reaction yet.
Alright then. My own focus is on that creature.
You're changing your focus.
Interesting. Not going to help Ilaria, who's clearly in danger, and you're the closest.
No, actually no. I'm gonna attack Catelyn.
Fire your gun at her.
Thank you.
Roll an attack.
Alright. So I'm gonna
To
fire
be
my
fair,
blast.
the desire to get over there is not wrong.
Yes, it's very valid.
Fire my grapple at her. 16 plus 6 is 22. And then I'm also gonna use my piercing arrow on her.
Mmm.
I'm gonna need her to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Hold on, let me just double check this.
Dex
What is the
save.
DC? You turn you don't make an
It
attack roll
is-
for the arrow. The arrow fires in a line. It's just one wide and before.
Let me look.
You have to be aligned with Catelyn to do that, so you can just like move right here.
Okay, I'll do that.
It's a line. It specifies a line, which is 1 foot wide and 30 foot long. Fortunately, the arrow passes through harm. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity on a failed save. The creature must take damage as if it was hit by the arrow plus an extra. Okay. What's the DC?
Let me look. 11.
11. All right. He has good dex. She's a fighter, so I don't think she has proficiency in this, but regardless, she has very good dex. All right, here we go. That is a 15. She's going to succeed.
Dang.
Okay, but so she only gonna take half damage.
She still
half
takes
damage
the
on the
damage.
1d6.
She still takes the initial shot.
Okay, so She rolled 8 with a 4.
Well, actually, she still takes half as much. So
she's gonna take. Let me look. My internet just came back.
said the arrow. The arrow.
Oh wait. Oh then. Okay. So 15 damage.
Nice.
Very, very good. As you blast her with your gun.
What the hell? Wait, 15 damage on half? Or...
How I did it was the blocking was a 1.
Well, I think only the D6 gets halved.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Still takes
actually,
the
use
initial
your,
damage.
when you use this option, you don't make an attack roll for the attack.
Oh.
Never mind. So it's the overall. Never mind.
Oh, so it's
So the
basically
overall
half,
is half. Okay.
So the
Overall,
whole thing is halved.
So the D6 and the D10.
So it
Only
would be
9
9? Or...
What is
How
your
much
roll
did you
on
get
your
in...
D10?
What'd you get for... What'd you get for the D10 and the D6?
For the D10, I got an 8, and for the D6, I got a 6.
Damn, good rolls. So,
Plus 6,
7.
14.
7. I mean, damage is damage.
7. All right.
Still not too shabby.
Wait, is there something added to that?
I think it's Dex. What's your Dex modifier? I mean, if you're
4.
proficient.
Ah,
So it actually
so
be 4.
18, so it is 9.
So it is 9. Okay.
9. All right. Got it.
9 damage not bad still.
No.
Nature is not bad, especially at this level.
Early game, not
I can
bad.
tell you she's not like the most overpowered person. Like,
Of course not.
she's very much like you guys.
Hmm.
He has 100 health. Oh no.
With that, you shoot her and she takes the blow. All right. That is now Amon's turn. Seeing that this guy is no longer a threat, he's not actively trying to attack Amon anymore. Amon's enraged. He needs to attack.
Do you have anything to throw?
Just hits the guy for good measure and then just keeps moving.
Well,
Hits
technically,
himself.
he can bonus punch someone as long as he can get in range of someone.
He can hit himself.
3, 4, 5, 6. He can dash and then try to use his bonus action. And Step of the Wind. Ooh. That was 6. 7. But I think that's the only play to stay in rage and not get exhausted.
Yeah.
Let's see. 1, and
Come on, Almond, you can make it.
8. All right, athletics check. 2 plus
No.
whatever, but that's not enough.
I guess he's not staying in
As he
rage.
falls into water, as rage sadly.
ORG is
Deactivate.
not our friend.
I mean, he can activate rage again. Sadly, he has 1 level of exhaustion,
Yeah.
which isn't the worst.
It isn't the worst,
It's
but it's
a-
annoying.
Yeah.
Does he
Yes,
not have enough
disadvantage
movement
on
to get
ability
back up?
He should still with his dash. At least he didn't burn a key point. Oh,
Yeah, he did. He stepped
sorry,
up
I
again.
embarrassed myself. My
Well,
friend
no, he
needs
was
help.
going to if he got that far. He just didn't yet.
Oh, okay. But you said he had a dash.
Did.
He used,
Yeah.
used the regular dash. He said he was going to use his bonus action attack.
Oh.
But he couldn't
Okay.
He used the regular
with
dash.
that. Killer dash, he gets back up. He's fine.
Okay.
But rage does disactivate, and he starts to feel he has 1 level of disadvantage. It does mean he does now have disadvantage on ability checks. Not the worst thing, but not the best. All right.
But
Abominate
probably shouldn't be
persuaded
jumping
nobody.
on that anymore.
It's Midori's turn.
Midori's gonna jump now.
Come on.
Midori's jumping for that because she acknowledges that she's still after Catelyn.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Come on.
Finally, Jesus Christ! Excuse my language, audience. She pops on that.
Well, this is for mature
5,
audience,
10,
so it's fine.
15, 15.
But you shouldn't be using the Lord's name in vain.
That is 15 movement.
15,
16, 17. Wait, what? No.
20,
20, 25,
30. There you go.
30. Oh my god! We're definitely not finishing this combat today, sadly, folks.
No.
Probably not.
That's alright.
yeah.
That's alright.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Catelyn is definitely in sight, and Dory has not burned her bonus action yet.
Hit her.
Let's see here. How do I want to do this?
Get her.
Deliberation. Yeah, screw it. We're doing it. She is going to use her blood maledict. Finally using blood hunter stuff as blood begins to as a red aura begins to gather around her. She's going to use the blood curse of bloated agony as a bonus action to curse Catelyn.
Just cursed 2 times over.
The duration, the creature has advantage on strength checks and dexterity checks. It takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes more than 1 attack during its turn.
Oh.
Actually, not that great. More than 1 attack during its turn?
She already used her action surge, so it's not like she's attacking more than once in a turn.
Yeah, never mind. We're not doing that. It sounds cool, but it's not that cool.
It sounds better
Takes it
later
back. She's like,
on.
give me back my blood. She's actually just going to Psychic Blade twice. That she's going to do.
Please hit.
That's not finally using Blood Hunter stuff. You never heard any of that, audience.
Editor, tweet that for post.
Yeah, I was gonna say, editor, get on that. Nathan.
Well,
You think it's done?
well, this is interesting. As Midori readies her first Psychic Blade, her eyes begin to glow.
Oh.
Let's go.
Someone
Finally.
just crit! As Midori's first Psychic Blade fires off towards Catelyn, you see
It makes
golden
sense that she
sparks.
crit.
Oh, crap. Listen, guys, I don't fake rolls. Sometimes fate just says it happens. Sometimes you just can't jump up a ship for some reason, Amon. Fine, it's fine. As golden sparks fly off of Midori. Hey! Alright, let's roll this damage. This is gonna be meaty. She's definitely smaller than Catelyn, so Fury of the Small kicks in.
Love to see it.
Oh my god, that's max damage. Oh my god.
Damn.
Holy crap.
She
Do
out
not
for
mess
blood.
with Midori. That is 22 psychic damage
Oh, damn.
as a golden flash sparks up into the area. Oh my god. Is that enough? Oh my god. Catelyn only has 21 HP left.
Does she
Oh my
kill her,
God.
or does she
Ooh.
knock her out?
Thanks to Engine, she doesn't kill her. Catelyn just falls unconscious. Spell is broken. I mean, the spell was already broken. Aria. The men hear Catelyn go down and begin panicking. Not you.
Much obliged.
Oh my god. Midori just one-shot this one.
That's awesome.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
That's why she had such
She
a hard time
technically
to
has
get
a
on.
This is the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, yeah, he's within range. She could just throw her bonus at the one trying to attack Ilaria. Here we go. Nat 1. Oh, okay.
Ah, yes, crit into
Okay.
that one. Yes, the classic.
Yes. You know what? We take this.
I mean, she
As
brought
her
down the
Psychic Knight-
more problematic target.
I think sadly this means it does kind of. It might hit.
It might hit
Ilaria.
Ilaria, yeah.
Can you roll me a dexterity saving throw?
What's the DC? Never mind, that's an 8.
Yeah, I feel like there's no way it's below a 10. You're bigger than her. How much HP do you have left?
14.
Oh no.
Oh, I feel bad about this.
I got crit. There's something I could have done.
That's 11 psychic damage. As he tries to throw a second psychic thing, but as the boat rocks, it falls and flies into Alaria.
Oh,
I just got that saying, much obliged.
As Midori does this, her eyes widen in horror. I didn't. And that is her turn.
All right, Mogarn, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. All
That's
right.
one problem down.
Wait a minute. Oh wait, no, she got knocked unconscious. Never mind. Well, okay. Oh no.
So we have to deal with Mr. Gangly over here first, though. As I'm going to step 5 feet to the right, just one space, and I am gonna let out my lightning launcher. I've been getting crits all day. Can I get one more? Can I finally get my golden flash? No, that is probably a miss. That is a 16.
Yep, that's a miss.
Damn.
Fun.
Unfortunate.
Well, that's my turn.
Dang it, 16 misses.
All right. Before I engage, I'm going to use my free action to first call out to the other team. Team Y! Things got severe over here. A chaos spawn.
Yeah, we can say that.
P1, I ask you not to kill Miss Yalia. Focus your efforts here if you can. And then
Don't really have to worry about that right now.
And then to Benjamin's goons. Your boss is in danger. You have two options. Let us handle the situation, or ram that ship into the other one. The choice is yours. And I'm going to go up and attack.
Where do you specifically want to attack from?
I will attack from the left.
From the left. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Man, if I rolled 2 numbers higher, that would have been a crit. But no, I definitely hit at the very least.
If you rolled a natural 19.
I did not roll a natural 19. If I rolled 2 higher, I would have.
What did you get, though?
I have gotten a 23.
That definitely hits. Can you roll me damage?
Yes, sir.
I think we're going to do the enemy phase, and then sadly, we're going to have
that
to
is
end for today.
7 damage.
7 damage. Nice. Nice. Alright. Is that your turn?
That is, in fact, my turn.
That is going to be the enemy phase. These two goobers, sadly, are far too loyal to Catelyn to let what just happened happen.
Knowing you.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 is sadly going to attack Alaria. What is your armor class once more?
16.
Right.
Miss it.
Nat 1 as he drops his sword.
Oh, the luck is ever on your favor, Alaria.
No, it's it. Just come back around.
Number 2 and number 3 are going to immediately begin running away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And with that, it is going to be the Chaos Spawn's turn as he looks directly at you, Engine. Ready?
Hit me. I dare you. Hit me.
He is going to attack you twice with his claws. That is a nat 1 on the first hit as it.
Oh my
completely misses
god.
you. However, it's not holding a weapon. It just kind of falls on its face, uses half its speed to get back up. With that, it is going to try and attack you again. A nat 1 again! What the
I
heck?
told you.
What?
Hit me, I dare you.
Mitch, did you just
Wow.
roll like 4 ones in a row? What the hell?
I know, right? What does that mean for me?
Remember that it's prone. We
With
get
that-
advantage on our attacks on it.
That's the
Sadly,
end of the enemy.
As we are out of time, we will end today's session here. Find out how this battle concludes next time on Chronicles of Chaos.
Correction engine, you get advantage on your attacks.
You know, fair enough. Fair enough.